fight anymore. Just turn around and leave me. The tear in my eye drops on the floor alongside my speed. Never pray to God anymore. I'd rather know.
Hey, how's it going? Wait, is it capturing me properly? I hope so. Okay, can you guys hear me or am I sounding choppy? Real quick. Is dark? Yes, it is. So I got the Blue Yeti microphone to... We can't see me. I understand. Oh, I guess... Well, hold on. Well, okay. Why am I being so weird about it? So I got the... Oh my god, I'm so fucking bright. I got the Blue Yeti to work properly with all the effects and all. So I'm wondering, how does it sound like to you guys? Does it sound choppy? Does it sound like anything? I can hear you, man. Okay. That's good. There's going to be a lot of things you're going to be able to hear today. In fact, actually, I think it'll be better if it is all nice and dark. But can you tell me, what do you smell like? Can you hear my voice?
It's a momentous occasion. We got a bunch of priests and a paladin. It is literally the holy... Oh my... Oh, baby, are you kidding me? That's how you do it. That is how you do it.
Wait, so maybe it's hold on. Maybe it's can you guys hear that? I don't know if you can or can't. Okay, so what are my filters? Maybe I just should remove all my filters. Noise gate down, noise suppression down, compressor down. Is this better without any of these? Or is this working? Should I put the effects back on? Should I take them off? Nick, by the way, thank you so much for the membership, my man. I appreciate it. So I got the mic to work and I've been playing with settings like it's a toy, okay? I don't know what it sounds like on stream. You can hear me breathing. Nice. Okay, well, we gotta disable that. Noise suppression, noise gate compressor on. Your voice go high and down. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let me do this. Why am I being so fucking weird? Okay, so I don't know what it sounds like on stream. I got the Logitech software with the Blue Yeti X WoW edition and the voice effects to finally work. Echo. Is there an actual echo? Like when I talk, does it echo? Dial is broken. You can speak high when you speak low. There you are. Huh. Is there like 2 microphone Yeti? Is it recording me twice or something? Oh god. What does this sound like? I actually have no fucking idea. You need to fix your mic. I don't know what you mean by fix my mic. This is why I asked you guys to explain to me, because I don't know what it sounds like on your end. It sounds like going in and out when you talk. I didn't get how to explain it. Is it maybe because of the... Hold on, let me remove my filters though. Is it maybe the compressor and the rest of the stuff? Could that be causing it? Oh, input gain also went really high up out of nowhere. Is it better now? The volume jumps up and down from super loud to super quiet. Sounds good to me, man. Maybe it's one of the other settings that was... It sounds stuffy. Okay, well, let me explain to you what I got going on. So, this is what the mic would normally sound like. Just a plain old mic. I think it sounds really fucking loud to you guys, though. Holy shit. Input gain is really fucking high up. But yeah, so it's a Blue Yeti thing, and it's called Blue Voice Effect. So if I enable it, like, it will try to modify my voice a little. Like, it will try to make it deeper, but then there's one that's called Bass Boost that makes it extra deep, and it automatically changes the input gain to 40, which I think is what's doing it. That sounded weird. Normal is so good. Wait, just keep it clean? Keep it normal? Okay, well... Okay, hold on. So normally I have a bunch of effects, like on OBS I have noise suppression. I have a compressor to make things loud, quieter, and quiet louder. And then there's a noise gate, and that's probably what's fucking with it, is a noise gate. Hold on, let me do this. Remove the noise gate completely. How does that sound like? Because I want to play around with the settings, but I can't do any of the effects without the bass boost and other shit, dude. Keep it normal, keep it normal. Normally is best. You're telling me this $200 microphone, $200 from Yeti, dude, is actually better when it's not using any special effects? You're fucking kidding me, dude. Really now? Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just do a stream like this. I'll need to fuck around with the settings and how it sounds on OBS at some point in my free time. The noise gate was messing with it. You think so? Hold on. Can we try this real quick? The noise gate. We'll enable the blue voice and bass boost. Make it sound all nice and sultry. And effects, noise suppression, noise gate. Did you say it was noise gate that was fucking with it, or is the other one? The noise gate was messing with it. Okay, so it was not noise suppression, which I think this microphone naturally has some sort of a noise suppression. Oh, marry me? Oh, Lord. I just wanted to fuck around and share, I guess, with the settings, but it looks like I just need to put it on normal and just do the stream, because we are going to be doing our 5V5 1v1s. I literally just... There's a reason there's no video out tonight. It's because I tried to fuck around with the settings. I finally got it to work, and I was like, okay, you know what? I just better get the stream up and running, fuck around with this. Yeah. So, yeah, I've had the... So yeah, okay, chat. Okay, I will mess around with this at some point later. I'll probably just go like do a private stream on Twitch or something, and have a buddy of mine or something watch it. And while we fuck around with the settings, I think Dalaran the best channel. Appreciate you, Manuel. But yeah, I'll let you guys decide. So we have 2 options. We either have blue voice on with the bass boost as it sounds right now, or yet he won't put it on normal. Okay, I'm literally getting to it. Literally getting to it. Do we keep it like this, or just take off all the effects for the day? Just because I'd rather have you guys have a good experience, and if like the normal mic, normal style, what's up AJ, how you doing? If the normal mic, normal style is like the, what do you guys think we should do just to make it easier? Normal, what did I come to? Turn it off. Oh my fucking, okay. No effects. It's as fucking simple plain Jane as it can be, dude. It's a whole, like, a suite of effects where you can make so many different fucking voices and shit. And you guys are like, yo, turn that shit off, dude. Just give it normal. All the effects off is better. God damn it. Okay, I need to fuck with it, dude. Turn off the auto tune. Does it still sound like auto tune right now? Because it's not auto tune. More pretty much to do. Play some PvP. Join us for 5v5s then. God damn it, dude. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do the stream like this, dude. The plain Jane style, yeah? Your voice is clear without effects. Okay, well, at least it sounds clear, you know? I'll try not to blow you guys' ears out. We'll just do it how the good old, but I was really hoping to fuck around with the effects. I was expecting more of you guys to get excited about this shit. I guess I was the only one. You're good now? God damn it, dude. I wanted to show you guys the effects, fucking A. We like your voice. Well, I'm glad you guys do, but I want to show you okay, whatever, dude. I'll get over it. I'll get the fuck over it. I'll build a bridge and get the fuck over it. Alrighty, boys. It is time for some 5v5 1. Is it peaking again? 5v5 1v1 duels for the day. Tell me if it's peaking. Tell me if it's too loud. Tell me if it's like getting staticky. And I'll fuck with the settings some more if I have to. Gain is at like 26 and it sounds like super fucking loud for you guys. Holy shit. You're just pumped to the 15 tries for 100 before I left. God damn, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Good? Alright, well that works out for me. Dude, honestly, I'm coming into this stream with a fucking disappointment, man. I feel disappointed in myself. I was hoping you guys would find this shit cool. I think there's something that OBS is doing that distorts it more than it should. So I will fuck around with it in my free time. And you guys will tell me what sounds better later, alright? But yeah. We're professional at great explanation, you'll love it, man. Yeah, it's as professional as I can get it, right? He's going to sneak in effects later because he wants to make it work. I really do. It sounds so much fucking cooler in my ears, boys. I listen to it myself. This shit sounds so fucking... Music loud. You're right, music is loud. This shit sounds so fucking cool in my ears, dude. I was actually so excited to show you guys. But something that... Because again, I can't hear what it sounds like on OBS. You're hearing it right now. I literally can't hear what it sounds like on OBS. Tells you how much preparation I do. But the only way I will know is maybe if I like listen to it and then fuck with it later. Whatever, man. Whatever. This song pops. I like it too. Alrighty, boys. 5v5 1v1 duels for the day. We got the NA on the chopping block for now. Hopefully we get some boys on NA to join in as well. I think we are going to have to break one of our characters just so we can do the 5v5 1v1 duels. We've been over for duels for 20 minutes. I know. God damn it. We're getting the duels up and running now, boys. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. What's up, Sam? How you doing, man? 5v5 duels, join in. Let's go, boys. Lower the music, keep the effects off, trim the mustache. What the fuck? You tell me how to live my life? Lower the music, trim your mustache, clean your room, pack your bags, move to Canada. Any other life advice? Yeah, let's go, boys. This is a pure man. Yeah, so this character of 110 actually can't spectate duels anymore because they're not max level. So Dal Edge Boy, we sacrifice ye to the fucking great gods of Blizzard. You'll be our spectator match, bitch boy McGee, from now on over on the NA. And you know what that means? That means I need to level a Demon Hunter on EU as well as NA, because I'll need to get a max level character to be able to spectate the level 60 duels. Can you believe it? That's disgusting. Imagine playing a Demon Hunter. Imagine being a Demon Hunter main in 2020, man. God. That's awful. Alrighty, I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. Yo, let me port to Dalaran real quick to go park him in my favorite fucking all-time spot in the fucking Dalaroony 2D. I don't even play anymore, but I like your vids. Glad you do, man. Come on, guys. Let's like get out to it. Come on, dude. Take it easy on me, man. Back in the duels in Shadowlands. Fuck yeah, AJ. You know I am coming back in, dude. You know it. Outlaw. I played that in BGs. You should see the damage. I'll probably will make it as separate videos, man. Alrighty, I should probably do an announcement that I'm streaming too. I haven't done that whatsoever. Duels on the NA, hopefully. We got us some Malork and the same beat tag, Dalaran hashtag 1340. Here we go, my lord. I gotta get you out of, man. You popping in the duels all the time. Alrighty, there's a couple things we gotta do. First, system shrink. Second, keybinds. I think I remember what it was. Can I find that screenshot? Because I had that screenshot of like the keybinds way down. Is it right here? There's pictures of food. Did I find it? Okay, I found the one that says following. And it's something about camera too. P and O. Hold on, because I had a screenshot on my phone or a picture taken. Okay, I found it. Okay, cool. I found it. Alright, now we can queue. Let's get Mithra and Pink T-Rex. Boris will have you on standby. How does that sound? We'll get my Lord Pally into this. My Lord, let me know after this duel to get you in. Let's just get one up and running, right? Let's just get a duel rolling for the day, yeah? I'm wasting too much time already. Did it work? Mithra and Pink T-Rex. You guys are probably part of the same team, aren't you? Pink T-Rex. I'm with Pink T-Rex. Okay, Mithran, you're trolling, dude. Yeah, okay, let's do this real quick. If you guys want to join the 5v5 1v1 duels, check out the LFG. There should be some groups available for the 5v5 1v1 duels, if anything. For the people trying to make some groups, put them in LFG, call them something like 5v5 1v1 duels. Let me know, whisper to me in real ID if you have a group and you're the lead too. Be sure to be lead of your group as well, otherwise I'm going to get confused really fast. And Boris and T-Rex and Boris 5 invite spectator match has gone out. I'm Rafael Mura. Alright, man. I'm gonna get you. You gotta re-whisper me. You gotta have to retell me again. Crazy Outlaw, how you doing? What's up, man? How you doing, man? Dude, I was trying to show the stream all the sound effects of the microphone finally got to work. And then we're like, turn that shit off. That was so sad. Okay. Character specific, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before I fucked up the rest of my characters. And then it was camera something. Toggle smart camera is O and stop follow is P. Okay. Because I usually pop into these and I do /OP. Oh god, for this guy, I just got for Dial Edge Boy, disable all. Here we go. We're set. Alrighty, boys. Switch. I also need to get the audio rolling. I didn't get to do. I did a switch for the audio to sync it, so that was useless. Switch. What do we got? We got Team 1 together with Baba Yaga as an assassination rogue. We got ourselves Chi on NA. Wargrand as a warg. We got ourselves Mithra as I think a feral druid. And we got ourselves Jaw the Pawn. Is that your name? Jaw the Pawn. Okay, we got ourselves Drac coming in as survival, Walk on as a monk, TM Demoniac, we got ourselves Yeris, and we got ourselves Kane, gonna be first up as the Magar monk, dropping in the Crucible immediately to Wargrand. Which one's Wargrand? Okay, it's gonna be 5 and what looks like 3. Gonna be a big old knockback by Wargrand. Kane rolling in into a stun, big trust to follow Lexi onto Wargrand as well as the pet, and that's gonna be a turtle shell out of Wargrand. Does trinket for that Fist of Fury, decided not to let that damage really stack up on him. Kane does pour back. It's going to be Kane under a lot of pressure. Does land the karma into Wargrand. Is just going to try to get aggressive, hoping to maybe score a kill here. Kane should, I think, slow down at some point and just start going for heals. Does he have a backup plan? He's just caught out in a freezer trap. Wargrand waited out that karma long enough. Should be able to get some damage maybe out of here. Does Kane have a port out? Does have Zuen. That is going to be gone. In cap onto Wargrand, looking for recovery with those Vivifies, looking to get the hell out of the ring of peace. Oh, not going to stop him. Wargrand landed a kill shot right in the dome from the side, taking him out. And Wagon is going to be up next as 2 and 3. Wagon going in for an in-cap, trying to land a big setup. Gonna be that knockback from Wargrand. Wagon looking to get that big old Fist of Fury. Is actually gonna interrupt the Fist of Fury. What's he gonna go for instead? That's probably your best channeling ability. Get in that Whirlwind Dragon Punch. That's gonna be that stun out of Wargrand as he's super low. Probably gonna be going down here. The Zuen is still attacking him, but somehow Wagon get just slammed down by a rogue with a dress. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. B-O-B. Bob. I think it works out with him because it's Baba Yaga, but also you could call him Bob. Bob A. Yaga. Nick with a dono, my man. Can we get a hashtag Nick in chat showing appreciation for one donation, my man? Thank you so much.
Lunch is on me today, friend.
Lunch is on me, my boy. Is it Nick Hoffman? I'm gonna guess it's Nick Hoffman. Let's just go hashtag Nick. Because I don't know if it's Nick Hoffman, but most likely you're my man. 20 bones right there. Lunch is pretty much evening for me, man. But I'll take you out tomorrow. I'll take you on that for lunch tomorrow. I'll be actually out and about doing stuff. So that'll be perfect, dude. Thank you so much. Can we get a hashtag Nick in chat? Yeah, well, let me do it. It's okay. Yo, hashtag Nick, boys. Appreciate you so much, man, for that dono. 20 bones. That's a big dono right there. Yeras are looking to get after Baba Yaga. It's going to go for a smoke bomb. Does get a restyle. Was that a shadow meld? Baba Yaga, look at the back of the duel. Does have all defenses. Cloak of Shadows missing. Trinket missing. What about the Paladin Yeras? Also, for which one is Yeras? Yeras 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 4. That's going to be 1 and 4. Yeras doing quite a bit of damage to Bobby. Baba Yaga looking to get the hell out of the evasion is available, but just looking to get away. Yera's getting all that damage without needing to worry for the evasion. Gonna be a big hammer hanging over the rogue's head. Bubble coming out for Yera's looking to end this duel. Baba Yaga going for a vanish. Does the hammer still slam in while you vanish? It looks like it does. It's not a karma that you can just disappear from. So it's gonna be quite a bit of a setup for the rogue to deal with here. Gonna be very, very interesting how it's gonna turn out with Yeras going in. That's a lot of his offensives gone for Baba Yaga's defensives gone. Does have a big vendetta. Yeras did bubble for this though, so that is huge either way. Getting the shot onto Yeras. Does he go for a bop trying to deny the rogue? Yes, he does. Denying and removing the vendetta immediately. Stun into Baba Yaga. Looking to end him right now. Unless the rogue has something here, he's just done for. Trying to get himself to pick up. Feint is available. Does he have any CC whatsoever? Shadow Step interrupt maybe? No, I think he's just done for. Does get the juke off. Maybe escapes out of it. Does he survive? Yeras just needs himself one global and does connect. Oh my goodness for that rogue. If only he maybe started moving to that line of sight earlier, that might have been able to get himself a reset and an escape and come back into the duel. Gonna be Chi up next, trying to get some damage back to the Paladin off of that rogue. Shield of Vengeance available for Yeras, but looks like the images are actually gonna be able to bust through it. Big hammer onto Chi, just looking to take that hammer with him away anyway. Vivify is available, does get hit with a Hodge. Does he go for a trinket here? Huge damage on the Paladin. This is wings. This is what you do for big damage. It just takes out Chi without a trinket. Just a big old one-shot in the stun. That is insane. And that's going to be Jawa the Pawn. Jawa the Pawn? Jawa? I'm not sure how to say your name. I feel like I'm missing the joke. I mean, I'm just like, I get the basics, but I think, is it Jawa the Hutt? Or Jawa the Pawn? Just Al Capone? Is it a mix of two? Like, I really don't know. Yeras, though, under quite a lot of pressure. The heals for the Paladin while dampening is 0 should be pretty good. Hodge immediate trinket by Jawa. And Yeras is still tussling, not really going down, is continuing to heal whenever Jawan getting the big tempers in there. Yeras can actually maintain the health quite a bit. Jawa is rotating into more defensive. Shield of Vengeance burned. It's going to be eye for an eye. And Yeras just looking to kite him around as best as possible while trying to maintain their heals. Big old hammer hanging over Yeras' head. No defense available. Does have wings at the last second here. Do they get a Shield of Vengeance? I don't think they do. Trying to heal through the hammer. Does get enough health to survive the hammer. With a minute-long wings or maybe a random proc of wings, continuing to self-heal himself. Shield of Vengeance back up. Jawa does have bobble, does have bop. Yeras actually not in a great position, but not in an unwinnable position. Could be a huge Shield of Vengeance for Yeras right now. As Jawa is just going to come down. Almost interrupted him on a flashlight. If he lands that interrupt, there's no bubble for Jawa actually. Big old hammer hanging over Jawa's head. Yeras could go for a big setup. Jawa might just have to bubble this just in case. Does bubble it just in case. If Yeras can survive this, then the next Bob will not really be able to stop majority of his damage. Next Hodge could be very, very deadly for the both of them. No trinkets available. Hodge by Yeras going in for as much damage as possible. Huge setup and taking out Jawa just like that. Oh my goodness. And Mithrin coming in with a pre-wall here. I don't really know if he wanted to pre-wall, but he does get a pre-wall rolling here versus Yeras. We're hitting that 8% dampening, only 6:20 minutes into this. Yeras looking like they might be going down here. 10 seconds on a bubble. If Mithrin can just end him right now. Big bleeds out of Mithrin, taking him out. Doing work. And next is going to be Drag going in with a Hunter's Mark. Not going to let Mithrin reset ever. Stun into Mithrin, trinkets out of it immediately. Looking to walk up to Drak, needs to get the dots up and running, does not have a big wall anymore. That's going to be a lot of his defensive potential just kind of gone. Unless he can find some line of sight. Drak not let him go anywhere. It looks like it's going to be kill shot to connect. Taking him out just like that. Well, there it is. Yeras with them 3 kills back to back. Lots of healing for a Paladin, dude. Just out of nowhere. Big damage. Just so the single stun could just turn it around on people, which is absolutely insane. Alright, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? Doing these, as a reminder, boys, doing these on the NA today. And now I need to get... so, damn it. Okay, so... My Lord Pala did say his real ID name, but I just don't fucking remember what it was. 5-5 ready, Pink Churix might get you going again. If you guys want to add me on NA for a 5-5 1v1 and you have a group, let me know. Down hashtag 1340. Yo, my Lord Pala, I need your real ID again really quick. Let me know your name so I can maybe find you, because there's a good chance you got me. Most impressive thing about Yaris was using all the CDs in a rogue and still beating a monk and a paladin after it came in with full CDs against them. I mean, in a single stun, a paladin with a setup can really one-shot, dude. I'm still full because I didn't get played. Alright, probably get you guys going again. I need my Lord Pala. Where you at, fam? I know you messaged me earlier, but the message is gone right now. So if we could add you, man, that'd be great. Is Krager here? Krager is on EU. There's the bop right in those. That heal, dude. It's huge heals. Wog is going to get, Waterglare is going to get nerfed, and less health, the more health he heals. Isn't going to last very long. I think it is going to last for a bit, but I do wonder, because I don't think Blizzard is going to be nerfing it right now in pre-patch. I think they're going to nerf it maybe for level 60, but I don't remember that being all that strong at level 60. I think it's just Paladins scale really well, while at level 50 right now. I think they got a lot of tools to work with at this level, but at higher levels other classes will get more tools, whether it's rank 2s of abilities and such. The build work? You're doing the master build? Okay, that's what happened. No wonder you kind of bled him up, dude. Wonder who's the best warrior on NA right now. The best warrior on NA? That's actually a good question. Who is the best NA warrior right now? It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Milord. Yo, does somebody have Milord on Real ID? Can you let him know to re-message me again? Because I literally do not remember what he said his Real ID name was. I had to do / reload to disable add-ons for this Demon Hunter character. But yeah. So I don't really know. Bajira? I guess Bajira would work. I was thinking you meant like 5-5 1v1 duels. Because it's one thing to be good in like arenas, but it's one thing to be good in duels. You know what I mean? Because my lord, I don't remember which real ID name was, my guy. I don't remember it at all. Crap. Can you whisper me again? Shit. I literally don't remember. Alrighty, let's get Pink Churix and Boris in here immediately, boys, I guess, since we don't have any other whispers. Let's get him back in here. Melodos, Rafe, Mora, and B-Tag. Raphael. Okay, Raphael Mora. Okay, I'm really bad at these B-Tag things, so I'm gonna scroll down scroll up very, very slowly. Raphael Mura, gotcha. Got him. Is that all we need? Is this E or an A? This is an A. Pink, T, Rex, and Boris. We'll get them back in here again. Let him get another shot at it. Let him get another go, because some of the dudes on their teams didn't even get to frickin' play, dude. And I can do my first save of SLUS to 1. There we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go. May I ask Tickle if he wants to join the NA duels? Doing duels on NA if you wanna join. Because maybe Tickle can break some friends or something. So we can make more variety here. Switch. What do we got? We got ourselves Team 1 with Baba Yaga. We got ourselves Jawa. We got ourselves Wargren, Chi, as well as Mithrin. But Team 2 didn't really get to play Drak. Actually, Walken didn't even get to play last time, I don't think. Oh, wait, he did for like a quick second. The duel did not last long at all, though. We got ourselves Yaros, who did get to play. Demoniac never got a chance. Is he going to play in that sub? Yes, he is. We got ourselves Thrall. We got Thrall in here. And we got Drak, who barely got to really play. Demoniac going to be first up as the sub rogue. Cold blood in hand and ready to go. Who's going to be the first one up on Team 1? Are you really going to be using an axe? It's just for the mod? Because I'm pretty sure double dagger is really good, unless you got like the proper stats on that thing. But that mod does look kind of sick, dude. It's like a heart. Some kind of like a demonic beating heart on an axe. Is that WAD? I want to say it's WAD. Who's going to be first up on Team 1? It looks like they're still trying to figure out. It looks like it's going to be a Mithra get a hit with a sap. knowing that the rogue is nearby. The sap opener by Demoniac. How big of an opener are we gonna go for? Because I've seen some rogues and BGs here and there, but I don't really see a lot in these duels. Gotta wait until Mithril pops in the cap from Wall as well. Barks get available. Mithril already popping in the big defense and just gonna go for a big old whammy. Demoniac has some bleeds on him. Mithril needing it blind after he trinket. I'm not really sure what he trinketed. Demoniac taking a little bit of that bleed damage as the sippy cup does keep him at bay. Is going to land a reset. Going to be fully DR'd. The Mithril might be an opportunity for him to land some bleeds onto Demoniac. Throwing in a Crucible in there. Trying to go, I think, for a bash. Does not look like it connects to the Evasion and Cloak. We're both available for Demoniac. I think he might have gotten a bleed or two on him. Kidney shot onto Mithril. No Barks available. Is that going to be big damage into an Eviscerate? As Demoniac goes in for a vanish. Big old dress, big old eviscerate. Maybe even a Reaper Flames in there. And down he goes. Next up is going to be Chi. Chi is 4. And Demoniac is 1 or 3? Demoniac is 3, okay. That's still going to be a little bit weird for me to get the hang of it. But it looks like he's just going to wait his sweet time. Chi might just pick up the eye. We are at a minute 30 already where the eyes are going to be spawning. And Demoniac, I think, is just going to wait for most of his cooldowns. It's going to be not 1-to-1 charge of Shadow Dance available. Shadow Blades down. Defenses are down as well. No blind either. So, honestly, might just have to wait the whole time. Unless he goes for the hit and run strat, maybe with the bleed strat on the Chi. Land kidney shots and do a bunch of damage. And then try to see if he can skulk away. That might be the best play for him. But he's waiting until the next eye. He's probably going to go in. Sap comes out. I think he's just going to sap through, isn't he? Oh, Cheap Shot does come out in the opener. Cold Blood activated. Shadow Strike's coming back to back in the shot mark for the Eviscerate. Wait, he just killed Chi without a trinket. Wait a second. Welcome to some rogues today, boys. Let me show you how to kill somebody before they can even respond by the looks of it. I don't understand. I really don't understand what just happened, but that was going to be Chi down for the count pretty quick. War Grand is going to be number 3 versus number 3 here. Ooh. A Hunter versus a Rogue. Showing how stupid sub-rogues are. Did he have the dress with him, maybe? Maybe the... Because I don't think he used dress. I think he just did for double Shadow Strikes into a cheap shot. Maybe Chain uses more versatility in his gear or something. But Demoniac just had almost every cooldown, I think, offensively. And now, with War Grand, he's going to have everything defensive. War Grand, immediate trinket out of the cheap shot. Kidney shot, dress to follow by Demoniac. Cheap shot right after into Reaping Flames, almost taking out War Grand. But looks like it's going to be a Manic Bandage getting caught by War Grand. Time for him to turn it around onto Demoniac with a freezing trap. Had perfect opportunity for him to get the dots up and running. Uses a lot of his defense, so it's going to be a flare as well as a Hunter's Mark. Unless Demoniac goes for a Clock of Shadows, he's not really going to be able to remove it. But it's going to be War Grand just kind of hiding in the corner, buying his time. Stunning Demoniac with a big old dress to follow. Tossing and nades, so it's going to be a knockback chop. Not really going to stop him. Going to be a vanish with a cheap shot for Demoniac. Cold Blood available. I think War Grand is going to be going down. Mark for Death Eviscerate. Literally just went for a stun. Short kidney. Mark for Death Eviscerate. Taking him out. Is there actually a way to outplay this? Is there any outplay with Jawa going to be going up next? I think if anything, Retribution Paladin should probably have it much easier. Demoniac did pop in Shadow Blades for the last one, and did use Evasion as well as Cloak of Shadows. Has the blind with Jawa. Playing against the Bubble and Bob, though, I wonder if the Rogue wins on the Burst damage and resets against the Paladin. Vanish not available for Demoniac either. Hide in the corner, most likely trying to see if he can land a sap onto Jawa. Try to stay as far away as he can while the eyes are up. Sap comes out. But I feel like he might just end up kind of waiting it out and not opening up on him. Maybe? Wait, it looks like he's going in. Cheap shot, immediate trinket and or human racial. Most like human racial out of Jawa with the defensive. And that's going to be enough time for Demoniac to actually bail out of the sprinting out of there. Looking to catch a reset. Shadow steps Jawa, but he does not walk off the platform. That's going to be big damage to Demoniac right now. Big old hammer over his head. I think it's going to be lights out, even with a blind. I think Demoniac is just done, unless he faints it. Actually, nothing you can do as a rogue with that one, dude. You can't even vanish it off either. I guess the best you can do is maybe feint it at the last second and hope for the best. It's going to be Thwaz up next, trying to go for a stun on a Jawa. Grounding Totem does eat the hand of Blade of Justice. Going to be a stun getting missed with a double zap coming out on a Jawa. Thralls taking quite a lot of damage. Big old knockback onto the Paladin. Trying to keep him in line of sight as best as possible. The Paladin is going to jump off. And Thraz is going to try to see if he can get himself a little bit of a reheal, but not really pushing up aggressively at Jawa at all, though. That's going to be some big damage out of the pallet. No wings available at the time being. Hodge into the thralls. He's going to bail out of it. Lightning Lasso just going to be able to Kai Jawa for a second. I'm not really sure what broke that Lightning Lasso, but he's going to send the the Elemental Blast as an Elemental Shaman with an Ellie Blast. I don't know if that's a lot of people run in PvP. Maybe there's some kind of play with it. Sky Totem available. It's going to be the wall or the Earth Elemental. Probably a wall available. Thralls might want to use it here. There's going to be a big old hammer hanging over your head. Better pop it as early as possible. Trying to land a Hex on the Jawa. He does not go for the kick. I think it's going to be Thralls going down either way. Rest in peace, Thralls. Walking up next is a Monk versus Jawa, who's still holding on to Bubble and Bob. It's going to be a bit of that eye for an eye versus Walkon, just not looking to maybe get a lot of that damage reflected back to himself. He's the one with the karma plays. Popping in the images, it's going to be leg sweep. Does have to cancel his own Fist of Fury for that leg sweep, which is super unfortunate. Going to be a trinket out of the Hodge. The Walkon trying to tank up a little bit. Zuen available. That's a lot of damage, or at least that's a lot of damage that should be there, but it doesn't really look like Jawa's health is going anywhere. It looks like he's just able to counteract a lot of damage from Walkon just with wings and Word of Glory spam back to back. That's going to be walking and popping down. Is he looking to maybe go for a little bit of a reset? I think he has himself a port available. Is he close enough to the port dump? I guess we'll see. Is he going to hide down below, waiting for the Paladin to attack him? Maybe he'll come in with a Hodge. Hodge of the Walk-On does not have an answer. Is that going to be a hammer? The big hammer is coming down. Jawa just needs to maximize the damage. Walk-On is going to get a port. And that's going to be some ability to try to catch up to the Monk. Not going to happen. The hammer taking Walk-On cell to about a halfway point with the minimum amount of damage that was done during it. I wonder for Jawa, what is the best choice? Do you want to actually hit the final verdict, then the hammer, or hammer, then final verdict? Because I think one of those two is a stronger combo. I think it's the second one, actually. Hammer, then final verdict. Gonna be a roll for Walk-On. Is he looking for another port? He doesn't have the mobility for the port right now. Just looking to get that away from Jawa. Why his health is high enough, only 48 seconds on a trinket. Gonna be Jawa going for a stun. Is that gonna be big damage on the pal? Looks like he's gonna take it very, very slowly. Leg sweep onto Jawa. Does go for the dress, breaking through the Shield of Vengeance. The images do get to absorb quite a lot of the damage. Bubble might come out for Jawa right now, just looking to get himself as much of a defense as possible. Word of Glory needs to come out. Bubble maybe does go for one more heal, getting super low, and there goes the Bubble. Walk-On looking to get the hell out of the Jawa, looking for an aggressive stance. Might just have to give up on the run. There goes the search, give up with a flash of light, just going for a bit of a re-heal, boys. I'm just gonna go for a bit of a reset as the two trade the ranged abilities back at one another. We are at 8 minutes. 20% dampening, boys. Not all I can really do with the 20% dampening. Big wigs available. Walker is going to take a lot of damage. It's going to be a hammer hanging over his head. Definitely needs to go for the karma here. This is where he needs to. Bob coming out. The karma is going to be removed, actually. So that's going to be the hammer slamming down Jawa. Just got himself the unbeatable position there. Big old hammer, big old wings, blasting damage into the Executive Sentence. Karma comes out, but hey, you can just remove the karma. The Monk is going to take the full damage of the hammer. Either way you slice it. Maybe this way you would want a karma at the very last second to try to prevent a bop, unless Jawa could actually just press bop and just deny the karma. I guess there would actually be no way to play around it. Drac is going to be up next on Team 2 versus Jawa, who's just going through these boys one by one very, very easily. Tossing in nades at Jawa for a second, trying to get the crucibles rolling. Hodge by Jawa still has wings, lots of damage available. Drac is going to go for a pet sack, trying to reduce some of the crit damage that's going to be taken here. As the pet is going to share in some of the beating. Might need to turtle shell this, actually. It's super low, so is Jawa. Both of them are very, very low, trying to go for Reaping Flames. Jawa barely took damage from it. Final verdict, getting so low. That judgment could have actually been lights out right next. So it's a perfect time for a turtle shell, trying to get Manic Bandage up and running. As we are at 28% dampening, the healing is going to be heavily reduced here. And a quick freezing trap on Jawa. Looks like Drac maybe looking for a bit of a reset. Popped in offensives as well as defensives into Jawa. And Jawa coming out of this with wings available in about 5 seconds. But also, he got himself Eye for an Eye, Shield of Vengeance. So he's got himself defenses for days. The only thing he doesn't have are immunity. So maybe if Drac could just get some big damage in with a big stun, really just plow the damage into Jawan's health before the bubble or bop back, he might be able to do it. There's going to be healing for the Paladin. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance in the defensive. Eye for an Eye, so it still puts you in a really bad spot, especially if you get Hodged. Jawa to go for Eye for an Eye. Trinkets out of it as soon as he can. Got himself Hand of Freedom, Shield of Vengeance, but it looking like he's actually going to back up for a second if Drac is going to go for the kiting. Jawa is not going to be kited right now. Instead, just gonna go for a little bit of flash of light. Because the longer he waits for the bubble, the better. He got both the bubble and Bob coming back in about 3 minutes. But Dragon, this is going to be kind of a rough duel. I think he needs to get the dots from range. He needs to build up the late poison stacks to maybe go in for the big burst situation, because that's no more stun immunity available for Jawa, and looking up to maybe get himself a Hodge onto Drag. Drag looking to get the hell out of it. Does go for a pet sack, try to help him out a little bit. Big hammer hanging over his head with a final verdict. I don't know if he can feign death it or anything. It's going to be massive damage onto Drag. Maybe feign death the last second. Tried to, actually does remove the hammer. No way. The hammer only looks like it's removed, but it's still hanging over your head. You just don't know it. And Yer is the last one left on Team 2 versus Jawa, who just been bringing in the pain. Yer is looking to take him out right now with a couple of Tempest verdicts. Down he goes. And Baba Yaga, the last one left on each team. Yeris versus the Rogue, going with the Rupert Flames. Baba Yaga did burn and vanish. I don't really know when or where, but I got a Vendetta rolling into Yeris, hit him with a dress and looking to kite him out. That's going to be Hand of Freedom and a pony for Yeris. Actually decides, you know what, while I have wings, I might as well heal up. 40% dampening? 40% dampening. How well do we heal? Still solid heals. At 40% dampening, still very solid heals. Baba Yaga looking for a little bit of a reset. And that's going to be Vendetta still on Yeris for a second. Maybe blew that Vendetta a little too early. But I think the Rogue with the dots, maybe if he has a Crucible for a Major, might still be able to do something here. Got himself Kidney Shot, getting the dots up and running, Reaping Flames. That's going to be quite a lot of things onto the Paladin. Looking to kite him around. It's going to be Hand of Freedom for Yeris. Looking to catch up. Does get the slow. Cloaker Shot is available for the Rogue. Was that a Hodge maybe for Yeris? I don't really know if he did Hodge him or not. But that's going to be a blind as wings come out. Yeris does break out of it immediately. If only the Rogue had advantage here. Does go for an evasion. And you might just have to go for maybe a Kidney Shot. Walk away from Shield of Venus. I think it's exactly what he's trying to do. Just letting the dots do work. The bleeds and the poisons. Just letting them do a lot of the work. That's going to be a feint death coming out. I mean, a feint coming out for that big old hammer. Yeris actually might have the damage big. Shadow Mill coming out from Baba Yaga. Still taking huge damage out of that hammer. Massive damage from that hammer. Get himself so low. That's going to be Yeris going for a heals. Walking in Consecration. Probably should not be doing that. That's going to kind of interrupt his stealthy opener here. Needs to get a sap into Yeris to prevent any further healing. We are pretty high in dampening, but the Paladin, he's still getting some valuable health back, while the Rogue just does not. Should the Rogue maybe go in for another Kidney Shot and go for a reset? Does have a trinket for the next Hodge. Next hammer is going to be done for Bubble for Yeris. Bobby, I got trinkets out of that Hodge, but not a lot you can really do with that Bubble there. Actually can't do anything, and that's going to be Jawa coming in with a big old 4-0. Yeris coming in, cleaning up the rest of that team, but Jawa really held his own. Actually, look at that hammer, dude. Actual just hammering people. I just don't understand. The fact that Rogues can't even vanish it, I feel like this, I guess it's like normal in a way, but it's just not normal from what we used to. We used to, you put up a Karma, I can vanish it. You put up a thing that's hanging over my head or something, I can usually vanish and get out of there. Now we can't. Now we can't. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh no. What's up, Brian? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Hope you're having a good one, my man. SLUS. We gotta get Raphael in here for the second duel. Pink T-Rex and Boris got a group. If the Pally had fall, I would have chance to do in 5-1. Yeah. If only he fell, dude. But he kind of just chilled there. He knew what to expect. He knew you were gonna do that. Like I said, a Rogue needs to play flawless and burn every cool and have a chance to be good Paladin. But I don't see a good Paladin while the city is losing, even if all they have now. Dude, we'll see. You know what I mean? Like, again, classes are not gonna get balanced for level 50. They're not gonna get balanced in PTR. I mean, a little bit, but like Blizzard doesn't tune him for level 50. They tune him for level 60. So just at level 50, certain classes scale really well. But if you look at Paladins when it comes to PvE, come on, dude. Let the spec at least be good at something, man. NA, we are doing these on NA today, boys. You guys are more than welcome to join us on the NA. If you want to join us on the NA, go to Player vs. Player, Premier Group, Custom PvP, and find a group called 5V5 1V1 Duels. So, for example, you have Milord Pallad, got a group. Actually, Milord Pallad, be sure to close LFG before we get your queue in, boys. I'll probably queue against Pink T-Rex, maybe. Boris got 2 new. Okay, maybe the Boris. And if you guys don't see one, you can always make one called 5V5 1V1 Duels on Alliance and a Horde. And we're good to go. Let me also ask on Discord, We need help from the boys. I'm gonna ask the champions, boys. See if we can get ourselves some see if we can get some more dudes that maybe can pop in. Help us out, make some groups. I don't like how the wings pop up from left and right side. It feels like ears. Feels like I have like big ass ears, like some Dumbo kind of shit going on. You know what I mean? Alrighty, Boris and Rafael. Gonna be getting them up and running next. Invite spectator match. Here we go. Boris and Rafael. Yo, your name. Hopefully, don't fuck it up. Mura. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect, boys. Dalaran hashtag 1340, boys. No groups on the lines. You guys are more than welcome to start some, by the way. You guys are more than welcome to start your own groups because this is all a community effort, man. It's all a community effort. Does this map look a little bit more dim, a little bit more smoky, or at least a little bit more... Hold on, let me look actually. Switch. Chat, is it me or does this map look a little bit more misty than usual? I feel like there's a big layer of mist in this map now. Maybe it's just right now the weather just ended up being more misty than usual. Maybe I just never noticed it. But it looks so much more mistier than usual. As I get close, everything gets a little bit less misty, but... Huh. This feels a really cool map from Legion, dude. I really like this one. We got ourselves Team 1, we got Drac, we got ourselves Demoniac, we got Yaris, Kane, and Quickbolt as a Destruction versus Team 1. We got ourselves Milor Pala, we got ourselves... Is that Gucci with an N? I'll call you Gucci. Kanda, and we got ourselves Shiv, but we are missing one. Hopefully the fifth person on the other team will get in here at some point or another. Drac is going to be first up on Team 1. As we're still waiting for a team fifth on Team 2. Team 2, I think should... Oh, there we go. Where's the fifth? Donix? Donix the Phonix? Gladiator Arms Warrior? Okay, dude. Okay, man. Looks like it's going to be Drac versus Kanda. Gonna go for a stun in the open. Or gonna be a stun back where the trick is getting used for the both Orc Survival Hunters and Kanda. Going over the big damage, getting slapped with a bike from Drag's store. Taking a lot of damage. Drag going for a big old harpoon Kanda. I don't even understand what kind of animations got going on. He's got the German favorite toy rolling. So he just got a scooting and tuning around. I think Drag might be going down. Big Reaper Flames in the last second of the turtle shell. Is going to be Kanda going in, try to go for a shadow step. Demonic does try to get him out, is going to get her with the freezing trap, and Kanda looking to get a bit of a reset. That was just a lot of damage back and forth. The survival hunters is going completely berserk, jumping around, going in for big damage on one another. Cheap shot onto Kanda Rogue as Demonic is going in for a little bit of a setup. Does he go for the big damage? Kanda shot does come out, going for a dress. The dress does get split between Kanda and the pet. Is turning around attacking the pet instead, the little muskrat. Why is it that they run the muskrat? Is that because it has like maybe defensive buff, but also has a mortal wound, mortal strike? Probably, right? I've seen quite a lot of people dead used to use it quite a while ago. Cheap shot onto Kanda. It's going to be a big old setup for Demoniac. Does he go for a full stun? It's going to be a stun actually by Kanda. Instead, as he's looking to get himself some distance from the Rogue, goes for Harpoon to keep him rooted. Shadow step coming up by the Rogue. Short kidney shot. And looks like Kanda just has so much heals available. I'm not really sure where the heals come from. Did he burn Exhilaration? I'm actually not sure. Is he getting healed by something external? I'm hoping not. That was a huge setup. I mean, it looks like he's looking very, very healthy. Demonic will not be able to get the little muskrat off of him. We're getting redotted back up. That's going to be a splinter maneuver. Gonna have the muskrat on him, attacking him with the trap. And Kanda looking to get at him from the other side. Looks like he's actually going to go for a bit of a reset and catch himself a camo instead. So it's going to be Demonic able to maybe get himself a little bit of a heal rolling. I'm actually surprised these two kind of disconnected from one another. Because for Kanda, I think it was worth to chase Demoniac the whole time. I think it's more than worth it. He's gonna get the dots up and running. The Muskrat is back on him, tossing the nades into the room. Be careful anybody gets hit in the in between of it. Demonic going in for a shadow step, getting a shot onto Kanda. Trick it out immediately, cheap shot to follow. Demonic super low in health. That's going to be a big old dress. I can't even tell whose dress it was. It looked kind of like Kanda's dress, honestly. It looks like Yaris is going to be next. Kanda stunning them immediately. Maybe a freezing trapper after, as that is going to be maybe trap. Set up a trap. It didn't look like go off. Looks like Yaris actually accidentally walked into the trap. Into the freezing trap as the one to go for a big damage, big old hammer, wings available. And does Kanda have a way to get the hell out of it? Does mount up for a second, disengaging away from Yaris as fast as he can. He's just trying to get the hell out of there. Kanda taking quite a bit of damage. Big damage out of nowhere to Yaris, though. I am not sure what is going on. That was a lot of damage. I'm not sure what he did. I actually looked away at the chat for a second. I looked back, and I actually can't describe what the hell just happened to Yaris. Otherwise, other than the fact that they got absolutely obliterated there. No bubble, nothing. In-cap by Kanda is just looking to get us down. Stunned by Kanda is just looking to get the hell out of the room. Sprinting out of there with massive skull. So it looks like the Muskrat is there actually for some other purpose. Is there to give him massive skull, to give him movement speed. Going to be a turtle shell as well as a feign death for Kanda. He got himself a little bit of immunity, although it doesn't look like it. Kane taking a lot of damage from the Muskrat. It looks like he actually had to go on the Karma onto the Hunter's Pet to try to deal with the damage. Freezing trap by Kanda. Does he have the big damage setup right now? Does he have the big setup? Throwing him Eagle's going to be a big old dress that slams in. Kane did go for a defensive. It was a, I think, diffuse magic. So at least try to defuse some of the magic, but big dress is all physical damage. Not like he could really do about it. Going to be quick bolts next versus Kanda. Got a big old voodoo rod trinket on him, which is huge dot damage. Try to see if he can hit him with maybe an immolate at most. Got the massive Infernal here, but looks like the Muskrat able to taunt the Infernal and keep it on him the whole time. Both of the Infernals have beaten up the little critter. Kanda might need to pull the pet back and maybe get it a bit of a heal. That's exactly what he's going to do. He actually does not want to have to resummon it. That's going to be a Succubus also heading into the room. He's trying to slow down. Freeze trap into Succubus. Quick Bolts is going to be exposed. Does he charge at Quick Bolts? Looks like he's not going to do it just yet. He's trying to get the pet over there. Throwing him nades. There's going to be a stun. Harpoon to follow. Maybe big damage right now for Kanda. Just looking to disengage to the other side of the room. Just continue to do damage while also creating more line of sight for himself. And Quick Bolts is not in a good spot right now. Actually having to go for Drain Life. We're only at 5 minutes into this duel with 5% dampener. And Kanda is just blasting through this whole team. I don't even know what he's got going on. That's going to be Mortal Coil running Kanda out. Finally, Kazbal does get through, and that's going to be Fear onto Kanda with a second Kazbal set up for Quick Bolts. Shadow Fear may be available. Kanda barely takes damage from this thing. What's his versatility? Also, he's just healing so much. It's going to be Succubus CC as Quick Bolts finally gets up. Maybe some sort of CC chains rolling. Kill shot. Kanda goes for a feign death and just takes out Quick Bolts right after. I don't even understand. That's a 1v5 by this Survival Hunter. A 1v5 absolute stomp. I don't understand. I don't understand. But there it is, boys. Oh, there it is. What did he hit the Paladin with? Can somebody explain me? Does anybody have the details for it? Does anybody have the details? Yeah, we're gonna have to get you in there again, my dude. My lord, definitely gonna have to get your team back in there. What was that? No crit, that's where the low damage kills. But oh, he used the pet sack, huh? I didn't even realize. It looked like he did no damage. I thought maybe he's just versed it out, but that makes sense. Man. What do you do to that Paladin? I actually want to know, because I looked away for a second and it was just gone. Well, Kanda Rogue knows someone we don't. Or Kanda? I wonder why I'm calling him Kanda Rogue. There it is though, dude. There it is. That was entertaining as fuck. Alright, let's get Milord Pala, I guess, versus Pink T-Rex next. I really wish we had more people, but if you guys want to make some groups, you're more than welcome to. If you guys know how to make groups, you're more than welcome to. Sword of Kate is my beat tag. Sword of Dark and is my beat tag. Wait, Valor, should I add you, man? Why is it Armadillo's Killer in chat too? Azure Power and the OP trinkets. Really? No, I really don't want to know what he used. Did just Reaping Flames dressed him or something? Reaping Flames bike him? He did something. This is War Games? Yes, this is War Games, Nick. Yeah, this is War Games. The invite spectator mode macro. War Games. Sack, alright, man. Pink, let me know if you have a team, man. Let me know, dude. That's my B tag. Okay, let me see if I can add you. Are you back in, Val? Are you back in? Because then you'll be down to make some good Sword of Dark. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if you got some grist, man, the more variety we can get to, the better. Chat, I give you $1. What would you give him $1, Smithron? I'm curious to see some duels. No Azure at level 60. Well, if more of us were in beta, more of you guys were in the beta. I'm here, boys, with the group starting it off early. All right, we gotta get, let's say, I don't know if Pink T-Rex responded to me because that's his older messages. I don't know if Pink T-Rex is ready since he didn't get. Pink, respond. I will get sword of or Valrip in here. Oh man, I'm really bad with names, by the way, so I'm so sorry. Raphael, Sword of Dark, and okay, we're in. I'll get $1 if you can find out what did I use when I did my bleed damage. Was it a trinket maybe? I left 5 minutes ago. It's all 101 team, dude. It was glorious. You alright? Karen too is right. It was really good. Yeah, whoever just said earlier that Mike is crisp, thank you so much. I actually wanted to do a bunch of effects on the Yeti, but then the chat said don't do any effects, so we're just doing no effects stream on this. But I finally get the effects to work. I do want to show you guys what that sounds like. And I actually had the idea of how I wanted to do a review for the mic, is record the mic and then play around with some of the different effects while the duels is happening, kind of try to see if I could do it on the fly. You know what I mean? See what it sounds like. Alrighty, switch. Got ourselves team. Oh, we got ourselves, well, Kanda. Hopefully they'll put it maybe in the back of the line, or maybe at least third or fourth or something, so everybody else get a chance to play. But they got ourselves Shiv as a Windwalker monk with Brewmaster staff, I guess it's called, polearm maybe. The keg. We got Kanda. We got ourselves Yara's Retribution. Milord Palak coming back. Oh, looking royal as hell. I like it. And we got ourselves Gucci, the Nucci. We got ourselves also Faith XO on the other team. Looks like first up is going to be Valorant. Oh, it's a Paladin duel 1v1. On the back of that team, we also got ourselves Antics with his Antics on Lighten and X Wars. Oh my god, so many Paladins, dude. So many Paladins. This is just going to be Paladins for days. Also, Valorant, we have 3 Paladins. Next time, could we do like only 2 Paladins? Man, there. Paladins are spooky. Milord, if Milord can beat all these 3 Paladins back to back, he'll at least be the saver that we needed against all these Paladins. Popping off wings, and both the Paladins are going big damage. Valorant actually just obliterating Milord Paladin. What is this damage? What? His health is so low. Big hammer hanging over Valorant's head. Doesn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Milord did actually bubble this as Valorant just walking up at him. What is going on? Valorant just was ripping through Milord very, very quickly. And he still has wings. Both of them still do. Milord does trinket. There's going to be a big old hammer hanging over his head. So Valorant chilling was doing that much damage without a hammer. Maybe he was waiting for the bubble. Maybe that's exactly what he was doing. Trying to see if he can get every defensive cooldown on Milord and then just finish him off with a hammer. Rab getting hit with a Hodge. Milord just looking for a bit of a breather. Valorant has a bubble. Milord does not. I was going to put him back unless Milord can maybe get himself a big old wombo combo. Potentially. But if that's going to be, if he has any whammies to work with here, Valorant looking to bail away. Taking quite a bit of damage. Hodge and Milord Paladin. Does Valorant go for the big damage? Trying to crack through Milord, but Valorant just won a little bit behind. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a heal game for both of the Palas. Word of Glory is your best friend. Hodge into Valorant. I don't really know if he's going to have enough. It doesn't look like Milord Pala has anything of a setup. Does get the hammer hanging over Valorant's head though. Is he looking to maybe get some sort of a setup on him? It doesn't really look like he's going to be able to mash it up. Going to be a Valorant health's dropping to about half his health. Or Word of Glory keeps him alive for quite a while. Because we're going to be here for 2 minutes. How many minutes do you think we're going to be within just one duel, boys? I'm thinking at least 5, man. One damp when he pops in, and these guys are going to be exhausting their defenses. It looks like Milord Pala without a trinket though. Bop available. Shield advantage is down now. No bubble. Actually, it does play a little bit behind. Big hammer hanging over his head as Valve goes in for wings, trying to go for big damage with a hammer hanging over Milord. I think it might be done and done. Barely alive. It's trying to go for as much self healing as possible with the Word of Glory and a flash of light. Basically lay on hands. Can you believe it? Flash of light, Word of Glory, lay on hands. I don't think he even had wings or anything. It looks like Valorant is not able to really crack through. Milord Pala is going to go for a defensive trinket with a tank trinket from Mod. I think actually will help him against all the magic damage going out, the holy damage. Hodge into Milord. I don't really think Valorant has a lot of damage at this point. Just dropping out Consecration just to have a global big hammer coming down onto Valorant. No more Shield of Vengeance. Actually, might just have a bubble. Is Milord able to get enough damage in? No, not enough. Valorant was trying to see if maybe I'll survive. Maybe I'll be okay. Just how much damage is he loading up into me? Do I need to bubble? So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Freedom is fixed? Yeah. Apparently they fixed Freedom like a week after the pre-patch. No, a day or two. But good thing they got it fixed, because otherwise, remember when Paladins was running around hand or freedom in? Valorant choosing to go for a Bob Hodge from Milord Pala, belfing it, and actually Valorant is going to be exposed. He's a sitting goose out in the open. Maybe this is where Milord Pala can just mash out big damage, hand or freedom available, because Valorant does not have a bubble actually. Where does the bubble go? He bopped a little early. Milord Pala is still holding on to his bubble. I mean bop. And Milord Pala's bubble is coming back a lot sooner. Oh no, actually it might be turning around instead of, we're at the 4-minute mark, so maybe there's a whole another minute that can go. Oh my god. Paladins are interesting to watch. Have you seen their health yo-yo back and forth? Milord Pala's health is super low. Get himself too full into a big old hammer over to Valorant head. Hodge coming out, bubbles it, trying to see if he can finish off Valorant. Valorant no defense and taking him out. The damage swings and the hell just yo-yoed back and forth, and Lighten actually getting completely almost obliterated, throwing a bike at Milord Pala. Does he have enough health after this? Does not go for a heal. Needs those flash of lights. Milord Pala is gonna go for the heal up. Needs to take down Enlighten right now. I think he should honestly get in there with a hammer. He should have just got in there early while he had him low. Get an interrupt or something. That would have been huge. Enlighten got himself wings as well as a Shield of Vengeance. Milord Pala better be playing this defensively. Definitely does not want to pop a lot of that damage of the hammer into him. Hodge is trying to walk away. Enlighten does shrink it out of a human racial. It's going to be shield popping back into Milord Pala. Wings available. Hodge is Milord. He does get himself the mod trigger defensive a little bit early to try to absorb some of the magic damage. It looks like quite a bit of absorb actually. Doing work. Enlighten looking to be ponying himself the hell out of there. Cut the pop to the pony, walked out, hit it with the blade of justice, and hop back in there. Oh my goodness, I just don't understand. That was so much damage. Milord Pala does have wings. Oh, does have a trinket available very, very soon. It looks like we have a DC on team 2. It's just a Paladin get DC'd. It's okay, I'm pretty sure he'll be back soon. Milord Pala getting a Hodge and so Enlighten with wing. There's gonna be no wings hammer, and that might be enough damage for that hammer to really make the mark. The execute sentence comes out. Hodge by Enlighten trinkets it to take him out. The hammer is still hanging over his head. I think the hammer is gonna do some damage to him. Maybe? Does it? It does. It actually does. So a Paladin can actually kill you from the dead. If a Paladin blasts damage into you at lower health, blasts the hammer, you kill the Paladin, you're trying to walk away, you'll still get hammered. Karma doesn't work, didn't used to work that way. None of the other abilities used to work this way. The Paladin Hammer breaks all the conventional rules that we've known. And Milord get attacked by Faith XL, blasted him with big holy Temple's verdicts back to back. Immediately, Bob coming out from the stun, Hodge onto Faith XL. Do they go for a trick? They do have Barkson. Is Barkson going to be enough though? As Milord does have Crusade. Oh my god, the damage just out of nowhere, just ramping up. It looks like Antics is the last one left as the other Paladin actually DC'd. So one more Paladin on team 2 DC'd, but then again, do you guys really want to see all these Paladins? So it looks like Milord at most will be able to get a 1v4 if he wins this one. As Antic is playing sub, going in for a big Eviscerates, trying to make those Shadow Strikes work. The Eviscerates are flying back to back. Milord, does he have anything? Continuing to heal as much as possible. Looking to hand freedom and run away from Antics. Antic popping and sipping up. And Milord re-engaging back in. Needs the more Word of Glories. Also needs to be cleansed and poisoned since rogues run poisons now. Those wound poisons need to be cleansed and healing himself off of. Antics going in for a blind resap. If he goes in right now, if he has any kind of damage. He just burned Cloak. He just burned Evasion. No more dances either. Does he run one dance combo? Does he play the one dance? He might be going for the biggest one dance damage possible. He's going to have one more dance. Dress coming out. Milord looks like he is going to be taken down with that Eviscerate. not a lot you can really do in that case. And it looks like Yaris is going to be next up on team 2 from one paladin into another. And it looks like X-Wards is not even going to be able to get in here, as Antics looking like he's going to be the last one on this team unless X-Wards somehow comes back in. But ADC at some point halfway through. We're going for a bit of a wave to Yaris. I guess a little bit of like a hello. How's it going? Death through Barkskin? Dude, this is Paladin right here. I remember when friends were like, dude, we got Barkskin. I'm like thinking to myself, oh, that's cool. And now I'm thinking like, oh man, maybe Barkskin was not enough. Oh no, maybe they should get a second wall. Now I'm thinking about it. Because I think the idea of Barkskin and wall is cool. I like the Barkskin can be used when you're stunned. But against a Paladin, like if it actually does nothing. Maybe they should aim the defense on the server by like 5% more. Because I feel like that would be enough. Gonna go for a cheap shot versus Yaris. Yaris did have wings available. That was actually fully wings for Yaris. Double eviscerate coming out for Antics is gonna human racial out of that stun. And Yaris is looking to end the job. Task Seraphim rolling, Canter Freedom available. Does Antics have enough to do anything here? There's going to be another set of wings for Yaris. Antics throwing in a bike at about a 22% dampening. It's still quite a lot of healing available for the Paladin. Evasions available for Antics. Should be facing the Paladin all times to make sure to dodge all the damage from him. And there goes evasion as well as Cloak of Shadows. Looking for a bit of a reset. Blind available very, very soon. If you can catch a reset without having to use a blind, then he'll be in a good spot. Is he able to? Yes, he is. And he did just fine. We're at 9 minutes, 25% dampening. That might be the hardest fight for a rogue right now. He's probably going to have to play this very carefully. Lots of reopeners, play it super safe. Because one mistake and there's going to be lights out. I mean, like, especially against a Paladin. Cheap shot onto Yaris, trying to get the damage in. Big old dress. Eviscerate's coming out back to back. Cheap shot, mark for at the Eviscerate. Going in for big damage. Yaris barely had enough health to get himself a Shield of Vengeance rolling. It's going to be a blind somehow breaking. Something breaks a blind. 100 to Antics. Does Yaris have enough damage here? Looks like no wings available. Wings are up in the last second. Final verdict. Templar's verdict. That's going to be a shadowy duel. And down they go. Oh no. Oh my god. You look so cool. Oh my god. It looks so evil. I look so evil. That's so scary. But then again, Paladins are kind of scary with my lord. How did he even last as long as he did? I still kick it over. Just Feral, Barkskin. I'll be okay. Templar's verdict. I'm dead. One global is all it took to go from a comfortable spot to help. Oh my god. How does that happen, man? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get another duel going, boys. Let's get another one. Let's get Pink T-Rex and Boris at one another. How does that sound? Boris and Pink T-Rex. My lord, you can sit down for a second. Relax for a bit. I'm ready again. We'll get you in a second, man. We'll get you in a bit. We'll get you in a bit. I do want to get you guys dueling someone else too. Like I think my lord Pala played against everybody, but Pink T-Rex, I think he hasn't played in Pink T-Rex. Boris and Valorip haven't played either. Valorip, if you can change up your group so you don't have 2 paladins at most, I think that'd be great because you can see paladins are pretty nutty. But that's also been another rule we had. It's like no more than 2 of each class or spec, I guess. With rogues, it's class. Druids, it's spec because Pharaohs and Boomies just play so differently. Warlocks, I guess if you have 2 Destros and an Affliction, I'm okay with. Spec for that one. But then again, we don't really see Destros here. We see Paladins. So I think the meta is going to change quite a bit, boys. Alrighty. Switch. We got ourselves team 1 with... Who is this beautiful bastard? It's going to be KMW Rogue. KMW. Genesis making a return to 5V5 1v1 DUELS. We got us Demoniac, Kane, as well as... Quapley? Okay, that's a lot of monks, that's a lot of rogues, that's a lot of agility classes versus Baba Yaga. On the other team, we got Vengeance. Oh, it looks cool. We got Vengeance. We also got ourselves Mithrin, who's going to be already at the enemy team. We got ourselves Creamy Girls. Very interesting Mog. And we got ourselves War Grand. It looks like Mithrin's taking quite a lot of damage already from KMW. Got himself Barkskin available. Playing the Feral Wall already used, I think, for the Mastery setup. They're trying to get the bleeds up and running onto KMW. Does he have enough healing? They'll try to see if he can stag out of there. And KMW taking him out, but the bleeds, was it worth it? Are the bleeds doing the work he wanted him to? Because he's trying to play some crazy bleed playstyle where he goes in for a wall, gets a giga bleed, giga mastery buff. And I think he just tries to bleed people down with like a snapshot. But I don't know how well it's going to work out for him. Cheap shot, oh, and big damage by Baba Yaga. Taking out KMW before he can really do anything. Making the play. I like how you have the Outrogue saber in your offhand, by the way. Very interesting choice for the transmog. But that's going to be a rogue getting taken out that quick by another rogue. It's one dude getting taken out by another dude. And Quappa is going to be up next. There's so many agility classes on each team. I do like the Fire Mage, though. And I don't think the Mithrin is still trying to make the Feral work. There's going to be a cheap shot by Baba Yaga going through the stun rotations of Quapley. Does catch him in an incap into a leg sweep. Looking to maybe make the Fist of Fury fly. Evasion coming out for the Rogue. And Quapley looking to get the hell out. Goes into his cubby hole just to get some heals. I actually can't rotate my camera in there. And at all. He gets all kinds of too close. So it's going to be Baba Yaga 1 and Quapley 2. Okay. Baba going in for a bit. Oh, the spin and crank are going to get him out of stealth. Still landing the kidney shot onto the monk. That's going to be cheap shot. More finishes. Quapley going in for the karma. Looking to maybe get some damage in. Got a slow one to Baba Yaga. Does have a blind. Does have evasion. Well, no. Does have a vanish, actually. Excuse me. Quapley not tricking it out of this blind. Knows that'll be the death sentence for him. He needs to make sure to use that trinket at a right proper time. Gonna be another stab by the rogue. Is just kind of waiting this time, maybe waiting for some cooldowns. As one charges Shadowlands, should be able to make some damage happen here. Big old dress onto the monk. That's gonna be a big old lesson by Quapley trying to make the Fist of Furies go again. Huge damage with the whirling dragon punch and a dress taking the rogue out. I did not expect that at all. Next is going to be Vengeance, looking to get some revenge for his fallen brethren rogue. But he's going to get in there, getting disarmed immediately as he goes in for an open with a Shadow Strike. It just kind of runs by Quapley. Goes in for a kidney shot immediately. Shadow Strike's flying, going to be tricking for Quapley, getting Zuen up and running. That's going to be Vengeance with a lot of damage. Quapley does not have a karma and needs to find a way to deal with the rogue. Fist of Fury flying right now. Evasion and Clock Shot is available. Vengeance is going to go for a Shadow Step. That's going to be Quapley boarding inside of the room. And that's going to be Zuen not letting him catch a reset. Ring of Boopity Bob going to keep him at bay for a second and not letting Vengeance catch a restealth with that Zuen still clawing at him. Vengeance better build some comp points off of that thing. Quapley approaching up close. That's going to be yet another kidney shot hitting him. Does Vengeance have the damage to make it through the kidney shots? Another cheap shot to follow and stun. If Vengeance does have a way out with the vanish if he needs to. Fist of Furies does slow him in place. He's going to do quite a bit of damage. Blind onto Quapley. No trinket available. Does Vengeance have enough damage here? It doesn't look like he even has a charge shot at him, so it's going to be a little bit rough. Has cold blood. Maybe might want to just stay in there. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Because Quapley has a karma back up. Leg sweep available as well. Vengeance, I don't know if he has a trinket or not. Kidney shot onto Quapley immediately. I think he tried to go for a kick accidentally, so maybe a misplay. In cap onto Vengeance. Quapley looking to get himself a little health. Leg sweep. Vengeance does have a trinket for him. Fist of Furies are trying to slow him down. Trying to shot us up around. Big dress to go by the monk and taking him out with a big old dress. Big old whirling dragon punch on top of it to just go to his cubby hole yet again with Warcraft. Approaching him as close as possible. Yeah, Kane and everybody giving him as much room. I do appreciate you guys doing that. Gonna be nades getting thrown in at Quapley, and I think Genesis is gonna get caught in the crossfire, and this nade's a little bit working, just kind of kiting Quapley back. And these dots are really just shredding through him. Quapley having to go for mad heals immediately. As Wargren is on the hunt right now. Fist of Fury probably shouldn't stop him too much. Stunned by Wargren with a big old dress. Quapley does have a karma if necessary. Is going to pop a karma onto Wargren, but a freezing trap stops all the damage of the Quapley. Makes the karma do absolutely nothing. Feign death to remove the effect and goes in for a bit of a heal. Knockback into Quapley out in the open, but I think it actually gives him a better position behind line of sight. It looks like Wargren is going to stick the pet in there, trying to find an angle where he can get the dots without having to get super up close into melee with Quapley. Still playing the kiting playstyle. Even though you are a melee spec of Hunter, you still are looking for a range as best as possible, which is so interesting about survival. The leg sweep, Wargren does have a trigger for it. Going to be Quapley trying to make those Fist of Furies line up. But looks like he's going to go for a retreat instead. Wargren took a hefty bit of damage from that, actually. Even though it was a very, very short moment. He's going to go for feign death. The images are still on him, are still beating him up for a second. as Wargren is going to be able to catch himself a bit of a reset. We do have a duel that's actually meaning into the 4% dampening compared to that Paladin, or no, the other Survival Hunter duel. Quappa looking to just charge right in, going to be a disengage out of Wargren as he's keeping the distance. The more he can maintain the distance, the better. He needs to get the dots rolling, but that's a poison that Quappa can actually cleanse. The pet is in there that can put up a bleed, which is huge for him as well. It looks like Wargren actually goes in for a full camera. He might as well. As Kane, what are you looking like? Actually, Quaply, what is he looking like? Trinket available, Karma available in over seconds, so that's pretty big. Zoen available, images very, very soon. So he should be pretty good. Wargren approaching, but did he approach with any cooldowns available? Looks like maybe Alexia, but Quaply, he didn't have it at the time. Just if you were trying to make a play, it's going to be yet another Karma. Wargren knows he needs to prevent Quaply from playing the game. Trinket for that freezer trap. Getting a leg sweep onto Wargren. Is that going to be big damage for Quaply right now? Big dress actually almost goes down. Does the proc for Azroid do anything though? Turning around to the pet immediately. Going to go for a self-heal instead. Wargren did go through quite a lot of cooldowns from Quaply. Offensives and defensive. Getting hit with the disarm. Not like it's going to stop a survival hunter really. That's going to be a Zoen joining the fight as well. Wargren is under a lot of pressure. Goes in for a dress of the Quaply, but Quaply taking him out. We're actually watching out for his own health as best as possible. It looks like majority of that team, too, is actually removed with a Ring of Frost coming out for Creamy Girls. And a Great Pyro in the opener here with a big old Meteor. Quaply does not have an answer for it, but he looks like he does have himself Diffused Magic to try to deal with it. Actually doing quite a lot of defensiveness to him. Quite a lot of survivability with this. Going to be in cap onto Creamy, as they do get images up and running. Ring of Peace coming out to hopefully boop the it actually looks like the mage is getting booped all the way on the other side of the platform before he can even approach it up above. Does get a Nova into Quaply. Does he have an answer for it? The G-Pi is going to be up in there. It has to go for heals, but I think Pyros are going to get him. The Phoenix Flames flying. Second Phoenix Flames. Quaply, if you can somehow survive this, actually does get off of Vivify. That's going to be a little bit more self-heals available for him. How is he still alive? Legs him onto Creamy. He does go for a Trinket Breath immediately. I was looking to maybe get some damage onto Quaply. The Vivifies and every single one of them that you get off right now is going to be major. Quaply, I think, waiting for a Karma. Does get a Karma. Does Creamy go for an Ice Block? It looks like they do. It looks like they do actually. As Quaply went in for a Dress. So if anything, Creamy needs to be worrying about Quaply, but also you got quite a lot of people on the other team that you got to deal with too. Quite a lot of them. So we'll see how it's going to work for him. In cap onto Creamy as Quaply still trying to stay alive and play as best as he can as a monk. Polymorph coming out by the mage, Greater Pyro, maybe with a Meteor. Quaply does not sit that long at all. What just happened? Was that just a super DR poly maybe? Giga DR poly. He did trinket it. No, that's what happened. He trinketed it. You just didn't really see the animation for trinket nearly as often. It's going to be Quaply going in with a Fist of Fury, Diffuse Magic available, taking the minimum amount of damage. Is he actually in the ring? Looks like the ring is complete. Gonna go for a portal last second. Perfect positional for him. Still eating a Pyroblast or two. Creamy is actually, I think, they are mostly out of cooldowns. They do have a combustion. They could go for food, and Quaply needs to find a way to close out the game. He has images. He has a Zoen. Maybe he can go for a big old leg sweep and take down Creamy. Maybe a dress is available. Creamy, I don't think has the human racial at this point, so he won't be able to get out of stuns. Unless Creamy can use the combustion and maybe land a G-Pi and Meteor onto Quaply. I don't really know how well this is going to be for them. It looks like Quaply is going to try to see if he can disrupt the feast. He does disrupt it, but still eating Pyros to the face. So I don't think the mage is going to really be able to outlast Quaply at all. In cap, maybe a leg sweep right off of this. Does Creamy have an answer? Going to be a big old Fist of Fury, big dress with a Roller Jacket Punch, huge damage into a Cauterize. Actually, Brock and Creamy is in a bad spot as the monk really was able to do the most amount of damage. Try to get a Ring of Frost. Do they just die anyway? Gonna go for food immediately. Nope, has to go for Ring of Frost in case Quaply gets him. And the monk is still going to be able to disrupt the Eads. I honestly think he just might be able to do this with Crack of Jade Lightning. Doesn't even have to get in there. It looks like the Jade Lightning is actually doing work. I think Creamy is kind of out of options. They might need to just get in there, breath into a big damage onto Quaply. As the what is this glowing it up at the Ring of Peace? Just not let it play. Wow, that was just such a turnaround for Quaply. Wow. I mean, he just massive turnaround, got such an advantage. There's no way to come back from it for the mage. Unless you maybe went in for a big breath and drumstered every bit of damage onto the monk. I think that's what it should have done. Is they should have, when the breath, the Quaply, they should have just got a G-Pi, big old Meteor, everything. Or maybe just Nova him into a big old damage and just see if they can one-shot him. Because Because I think at that point, that's all you can do. But then they decided to back up, and they can't get a Zat, and I was super unfortunate. Let's get another one going, boys. What team did you get to play? Yo, I can throw you guys versus Valorant if Valorant is ready. I know Rafa is ready. Val, are you ready? Because Boris and Milord played each other. Otherwise, I get Milord and... Oh, Valorant is ready. Okay, we'll get Valorant and Boris. And we can do Milord and Pink T-Rex. How does that sound? I think they actually played each other too, didn't they? Milord and... Wait, did they? I don't know who played each other anymore. I actually cannot remember. Actually can't remember. My memory is really fucking bad, dude. Monk took advantage of May's mistake. Should have pressed when he kited. Would have gotten the kill. The Monk played well. Yeah, you gotta give him credit, man. We don't see a lot of Monks anymore, so you gotta give him credit. I played against the Milord. Okay, so I got Boris and Sword of Dark N. And I'll do Milord and Pink T-Rex right after. How does that sound? So we'll get a little bit of variety of different people playing each other. And then I'll probably need to get Valorant versus Pink T-Rex at some point. But we'll figure it out, just to get some more variety, I guess, you guys. Good thing it turned out strong at the end? Yeah. Nerf to DK, Frost DK maybe they could go on and do just that. It was just really intended. Really? Monk is so OP LMAO? Really? I feel like Monks are really not that OP, but if you see them inside of raids and dungeons, it really look like the strongest spec I've ever seen. But you know. Oh, that's you? I didn't know. Okay, yeah. That's nice, dude. Yo, that was really well done, dude. I'm really bad with names. Plus, you also have an anime avatar and a completely different name, Quaply. But I'm really bad with names. I didn't even put two and two together until he said it. Can I give it like a nickname just so I can remember? I don't think I can. It's okay. I'll have to figure it out, dude. I'll have to figure it out for myself. But yo, dude, good fucking game, man. That was well done. What's up, Majuksedu, my man? Let me get the music. Let me get this up and running. Twitch. It's gonna be, oh no, I made a mistake. Shit. Milord and Pink T-Rex, please whisper me, I made a dumb mistake. Faith is getting blasted with a sap, and that's gonna be kidney shot immediately by KMW. Bartson coming out maybe a little bit late against KMW though. Big damage with his Shadow Blades. Faith better get some heals. Try to go for a stun onto KM. Does hit with the Moonfire. Looking for a bit of a rejuve and a regrowth. And also KM is just trying to stay on top of Faith. Going to be a Thorns available. Does Faith have enough survivability here? It's going to be the Instincts coming out with that wall. KMW got the Cloak of Shadows. Trying to reduce the damage that's taken from those Thorns. But that's still a lot of damage back to the row. Goes in for advantage, but it still stays super giga aggressive. Faith, next skinner shot could be really bad for you. Does he have any options here? It looks like KMW just blasted the damage straight to the Druid ASAP with Peace. Gonna be taking him out. Kidney shot actually gonna turn around. Did he trinket? No, he did not, but it's gonna be KM trying to make as much damage as he can. And a single stun, it looks like Peace gonna take it out. What was that? KM came out with some big damage just now. Taking two people. It's not even a minute past the two people are down. Looks like Antics is gonna be up to his antics taking him down, so that somebody else in the game can play. And Genesis is going to be up next. On this team, we have ourselves Quappy. We got ourselves a KM that just died. We got Demoniac back here. We got Genesis getting sapped up as Antics give it a bit of a wave. And we got Kane as well. I'm sure Antics is giving him a nice friendly wave, not a BEM wave or anything. Faith on the other team, that's dead. Peace also dead. Antics taking quite a lot of damage for Genesis though with a stun. Genesis super low as well. Cloak of Shadows coming out for Antics, trying to reduce some of the chaos damage from the Demon Hunter. No blind available. Antics is going to have to bow out and vanish. And Genesis doesn't have a Spectral Sight on fast enough to see exactly where Antics was. But no surprise, he did have him stunned with an AoE stun. It looks like Antics does catch himself a full reset though. Going to be Metamorphosis available for Genesis. I guess he's kind of expecting the Rogue to be on top of him. That was pretty ballsy play with that meta though. He decided maybe if I just meta on top of the Rogue and Blade Dance, might be able to get him out. Antics getting a cheap shot opener. That's going to be the big eviscerate for him. Taking him out. Some of the other guys that are still alive with this team is going to be a Valorant as well as Slaughterhouse trying out that Affliction Warlock. We'll see how well that works out. There's going to be Antics up next. We're literally, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 people down as we are literally 2 minutes into this duel. It's just the sub-rogues coming out. It looks like sub-rogues just blasting each other back to back. They're blasting everybody else out of the game. Antics goes in for a bit of a wave versus Kane. As Kane, does he have any advantage here at all? Can he do anything? Is a monk just basically at a whim's, at a rogue's mercy at this point? Well, actually, no. I think Quapley did pretty well against rogues, but we'll see how Kane does. So we'll see if this is going to go well for him. Does land Alexia with that port on top of Antics. Big Fist of Fear coming out. Big Dress. That's going to be down in a leg sweep. Oh, my God. Well, there it is. Well, there that goes. I can't believe it. Slaughterhouse is going to be up next, trying to get the dots of the Kane immediately, trying to get a UA, but looks like Kane is going to dip under. Slaughter actually going to be able to get a chance to play. Set it up a port ahead of time in case. It looks like Kane did use the Fused Magic to reverse some of the dots back to Slaughterhouse, which is interesting. It looks like these dots are actually doing quite a number on him. Kane looking to get the hell away from Slaughterhouse. Is going to go for the insta-cast here and there. Kane trying to get himself a bit of a heal. He's going to get interrupted. Slaughterhouse pushing in. Does Slaughter play... What do they play? Do they play AoE? Looks like Kane is just taking a lot of dot damage. What is this dots that are on him? It looks like Slaughterhouse barely got to tag and barely got to play the game at all. Gonna go for Drain Life and a port coming out. Kane still has Karma, reversing damage back to Slaughter. Does land the interrupt onto the UA. And Kane's health is just still melting. Mortal Coil does come out by the Warlock, trying to land a Haunt onto Kane. And I don't really know if Kane really has much health to work with here. That's going to be Vivify's coming out, and that's going to be a pet most likely going to interrupt him as soon as possible. Slaughterhouse taking a bit of damage from the Zuen, but looks like Zuen is mostly going to be out. And the Dark Lair cannot reach Kane at all. Trying to see if he can get a stun until the Monk does roll out of it. Slaughterhouse going in for the big haste increase. Slaughterhouse into a leg sweep, dressed, wombo, combo. Actually had some mad damage on Kane. It looks like these dots are still ticking at him even through death. Valorant is going to have the easiest setup right now, being literally the last one left on his team at the 4-minute mark, which I don't really understand how everybody died as quick as they did, but that's just been big blow-ups for everybody, man. I don't understand. Might be actually the fastest duel we've ever seen. Demonic is going to be up next versus Valorant. A bit of a honorable duel, honorable bow for the both of them. And actually, both of them are coming into this duel with all cooldowns, since Slaughterhouse did majority of the work with Kane. All Valorant had to do is just stun him and a couple globals and down he goes. I don't understand why the game is so fast. I do like it though, but it's still so weird. I think I prefer games being a little bit faster and bursts being a little bit bigger. But is it fair for someone to get stunned and then one-shotted? You know, being nuked in a one-shot. Is it fair though? That's the stuff that keeps me up at night. Valor tried to see if he can catch Demoniac. Looks like he's not going to be able to do it, at least not for the time being. The Impening finally rolling up at the 5 percentile mark. Yes, it is fair. I guess it is, dude. Gonna be wings available for Valor, but he's just taking quite a bit of damage from the dances of Demoniac. Huge final verdict. I think Demoniac is just done and done. No trinket available, and Valor taking him out. That's just nothing you can do about it. In a single Hodge, unless you have a trinket, you're just done. Unless maybe you can pre-feint the stun or something. It looks like Quapley is gonna be the last one left on his team. Gonna be Valor trying to walk up to him for a bit of an honorable duel, but Quapley's like, you know what? Let's just get it rolling, dude. The Impening is ticking. We're at 6 minutes. But it's going to be the 2 last guys left here. Valorant actually has no wings for quite a while. Well, in a minute, actually. So he does play Vision Perfection, at least minor. Maybe major. Gonna get a hammer rolling into Quapley. Quapley is not dissuaded with this play. Gonna just get a leg so big damage to Valorant. Does go for a bubble. That's going to be a hammer doing some minimal damage to Quapley. That was just big one-shot coming down for the Monk in the opener. Valorant actually had to bubble it. Bop, for some reason, also gone. I guess he did have to use the Bop, I think, for Demoniac, the Rogue. So it's actually Valorant just completely out of options here. Quapley still hold on to his trinket. Karma's still available, so you'll get full value out of that with no immunities available for Valorant. Val, on the other hand, does have big hammer damage, big executions, big final verdicts too. Doing quite a number here. Where goes that Karma? Trying to hand freedom out of it immediately. Gonna be the Ring of Boopity Bop, bopping him back in. The Fist of Fury missing. Gonna be Quapley trying to take this damage up a little bit himself as well. It looks like Valorant is going to survive for a bit. As long as he got the Word of Glory, he'll be okay. Getting that interrupt on Quapley. Wait, could Quapley be down here as a trick and gets that last needed for it? Valorant got just so much damage already. Does Quapley have an answer for it? Getting an incap at the last second. That's going to be a big dragon kick away in Valorant. Is he going to be able to do anything at all here? Or is he just done? Quapley looking to get the hell out of there. He has nothing as Valorant got the biggest nuke damage available. Leg sweep comes out. Valorant does not have an answer for it. It looks like. Does Quapley have enough damage here to finish off the fight? Valorant getting himself another proc of wings. Massive damage, massive healing as well. Getting the Crusader strikes off of these images can go for big Word of Glories to stay alive at the 90% dampening. 8 minutes here. Boopity Bob coming out for Quapley, knocking the Paladin back a second. Just kind of zoning him out, giving himself a nice safe space to heal. Next person with big burst and a stun, I think, is done. Next person that actually lands a stun, it's over. So who's it going to be, man? Is it going to be Valorant or is it going to be Quapley? The mobility versus just the pure raw burst potential damage off of Valorant. Who's going to have cooldowns coming back too? Valorant has 40 seconds on the shield advantage. Quapley has Karma very, very soon. So I think Quapley is going to try to leverage that Karma. Zuan and maybe images. Valorant, on the other hand, I mean, one Hodge on the Quapley, you better get the Karma as the Hodge and the wings come out. Otherwise, I don't think you win it. I think that's all you can do. Better get the Karma. Can you do the Karma properly? Leg super to Valorant. He does have human racial for it. Next time Valorant has himself a big setup, it's over. Does Valorant even have a Hodge? If he has a Hodge, he'll be good. That's going to be wings for Valorant, and Quapley is out of there immediately. Valorant did pop real wings though too. So if Quapley can just avoid those wings the best possible, he'll be okay. Big port before the Hodge can connect, and Valorant kind of out in the open. It's going to have to deal with Zwen. Just going to have to deal with a little bit of that rehealing. Quapley waiting for that trinket back up. So with the trinket and the Karma, it might be pretty good. However, Valorant, 46 seconds on that Blessing of Protection. You get the Blessing of Protection, baby. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance available as well. That's quite a lot here for him to work with. Big hammer sitting over Quapley's head. Does he want to engage? It looks like he wants to wait. Was that a final verdict around the corner? Did it connect? Looked like it might have. The hammer does come down, and Valorant is going to kind of be slumped in the ground. Going to be a trinket for Quapley immediately. Has a Karma if necessary. And Valorant, does he go for heals? Karma available. Does he just try to run away from Quapley? Does he fight him through the Karma? Goes in for Word of Glory as best as he can. Shield of Vengeance is available too. He's going to be able to take some of the damage into Quapley. Quapley does go for extra defensive against magic damage with Diffuse. The images are available. Defensive Fury is flying. And Valorant still continues to heal, but a big old duress from Quapley. Taking him out. Just had a cooldown coming out by the last little bit of second there at the end. And that was just the biggest burst of damage for all these boys. What is going on? What is this? I don't understand this burst. I really don't. I need a group. Cry. Yo, so can somebody get Del Potato in? Can somebody get my boy once in here? Into their group? 5v5 here, other people? Yeah, Raphael. Can you get Pink T-Rex or Milord? Can you guys get once into the group? If you guys maybe have somebody who maybe played already, ask him like, yo, someone want to give up a spot for your boy? On you? One you? One on you? Once? He has a couple different names. He's the one and only. That's all you need to know though. The one, the only. Literally named one. Or once. Pink T-Rex or Milord. Can you guys get him in? That'd be awesome. Thanks. Also, does this Demon Hunter look exactly like me though, dude? Look exactly the same, dude. I changed my name. What is it? So they know. Wild Imp. Can you get Wild Imp in your group? Wait, are you Dark Iron Dwarf? Wait, then Pink T-Rex might be able to. Wait, if Pink T-Rex is Alliance, then yes. I think he is. Pink T-Rex, can you get Wild Imp in here? In your group? Maybe ask if someone wants to give up a spot for him. See if somebody's nice enough, because I really want to get my boy Del Potato in here at some point, dude. I'm making hands Frostic Aerosills only. What? I want to see a Boomy. I actually have one for Boomy. I'll post tomorrow. How does that sound? Boomy's actually looking pretty good now. Monk needs buff for PvE. Windwalker weak. I probably agree. Yo, Ping Jurex, can you do me a solid, dude? Let me know, dude. Let me know once he's in. Let me know once he's in and we'll get this up and running. How you doing, by the way, Del Potato? How you doing, my man? Do I call you Wild now? Why you guys ask me? I good. Hell yeah, you coming for Shadowlands, dude? You good at playing? Why you guys ask me for Boomkin? I mean, Mithrin, maybe you can figure it out, dude. I mean, you did pretty good with the Pharaoh at the beginning. Got 5 when you're ready. Valorp got a group 2. Also, Valorp is Alliance. I guess he could also get Del Potato in as well. Shami could 1v5 DKs and arms. I think right now you still can. As an elemental, maybe. I need to get a build. But enhance is that state. I will hope enhance works at some point. Hey, what's up, Luke? Yeah, can somebody get Del Potato in the group? Can somebody get Del Potato in the group? Otherwise known as Wild Imp. Dark Iron Dwarf. If you see a Dark Iron Dwarf named Wild Imp, that's them. That's the boy. Last song name, please. It is... Last song... This one? I can link to it right now. There we go. There we go. Alright, Gel, let me know when you got a group, man. Xergos got Shadowlands classes back. True, true, true. Does arms are good in 1v1 or not? I think better than you would think. Definitely not like a build for 1v1s because you need some healing if you want to outlast the enemy. But I think you totally can. You probably can. Want to see Average Joe do good? Well, Average Joe will probably play something like a Demon Hunter BFA, you know what I mean? Or an Outlaw Rogue in Mythic Pluses. Or a Desert Warlock. Or Fire Mage, you know? There's always going to be a meta spec. I think it's even more enjoyable to play an off meta spec. Ping Rex or Valorant, whichever one of you guys gets Del Potato, aka Wild Imp, aka the one and only, we'll have you guys play because I really want to see Del Potato play, man. I want to see if you can make Demonology work. I'm just spamming refresh in the 5v5 custom list. You might just have to make your own at that point. It might be easier at that case. Make your own group, get 5 people in, like a Q maybe versus Milord. Hey, Butterball, what's up, Sapper? Say to my man. The one Drena Warrior did incredibly with his arms, PTR. What if I told you that might have been Katrick the Warrior himself? Definitely not, though. What the fuck? Was that a fucking dragon just now? We have a Demonology Warlock and 1 Affliction. Is that 1 Demonology Del Potato? Because I think you guys are Horde, though. I'm pretty sure Del Potato... Okay, let me just make sure. Pretty sure 1 is Alliance. His Alliance, yeah, so we need him in Ally. Just not. Okay. Does he have a group? Okay. Let me know if you have a group. Del, let me know if you have a group. If you made an LOG, man, we can maybe get some dudes to join ya. And we can get you queued versus Milord Pala. Because I would love to bring variety. I want to do a lot of these deals, but also want to see variety. And we don't see... I guess on EU, we see... Dejo play his... I got a spot. Yo, Sword of Cain, open yourself up for LFG and see if you can just invite Del Potato. I think he has himself maybe open on LFG as well. So, Del, he has... Valorp has a spot. Valorp lists himself in custom and look for Wild Imp. So, Valorp's list your group for custom PvP, 5v5 duels, and Del try to see if he can set it up. I'm up in LFG. Okay, he's up in LFG. See if you can find him instead. If you already had a group set up, just... oh, sorry, I'm just gonna join Valor's group. That'll work out. I haven't seen 1 Outlaw in these duels. Pog. Got him, perfect. Awesome, 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 awesome. Make sure you guys don't have LFG on. I'll queue in like 20 seconds. Wrath was too because Shadow Morton. Yeah, but then again, Centaur. How many people play Combat Rogue or Outlaw Rogue? Why did I say combat, dude? Why did I say combat? Ready to go? Alrighty. And it looks like we got some afflictions on to the other team too, which is fucking dope, dude. Oh, warlocks. Spectator match. And okay, now we're good. But yeah, not a lot of people really play Outlaw, man. You know what I mean? But I think it's a good spec. Like, you actually just gotta give it a try. I think it's like you have the meta of sub rogues, and prior to that you had a meta of assassination rogues. And now they just haven't really been given a chance unless back in WoD. Resend? Okay. Oh well. I'll even resend. There we go. Hemo swords in TBC. Right, that was pretty good. Best rogue is Return Rush Hemo. Oh yeah, because you could like change up the talents and stuff, couldn't you? In TBC, I guess. Yeah, but then I guess it wasn't really all a, I guess it wasn't really like a spec specific thing. It was more like a build. So you weren't really an Outlaw rogue or a sub rogue. You were like something in between. I guess mostly you go into the combat tree, then a bit into sub tree, and you were rogue, I guess. Most importantly, it's just you kind of played it a little differently. But yeah, I mean, we played a bit of Outlaw, and I feel like it just pumps, dude. It pumps lots of damage, does good sustain now. We'll try again. Raphael, I mean, Milord and Valorant, I'll try queuing you guys over and over. Just keep pressing the SEP. It'll work eventually. It kind of broke. Hopefully, it does not give us Tolveron Arena. It gave us the one I didn't want. Okay, we'll just go with it with a positive attitude. I love me some Tolveron Arena. Ooh, beautiful. Alrighty, boys. Switch. We got all 5 on each team and all that. We got a 4 and 4. There we go. We got ourselves team 1 with Print Warlock making a comeback. Print, how you doing, my man? What are you playing as? Affliction. Yo, if Print's picking up Affliction, you know this shit gonna be busted, dude. We got ourselves Cyrano as a demonology here. We got Milord Pally, dude. That's a good looking mog. That's a good looking dude. We got ourselves Yerizan in the back, as well as Shiv, who's never got to play so far with the one, the only, now known as the Wild Imp. Made a billion goddamn videos on this man right here. The one, the only. Not with a different name, different coat of paint. Got us some Valorant here as well as Chet. Yo, Chet, what's up, man? We got Pace, love you. Okay, Pace, as well as Faith. Faith going to be going on first versus Print, as he set himself up as Affliction, playing with a pet. So we are seeing that he's not playing the Sacrifice playstyle. Now it's going to be Faith getting the dots up and running onto Print in the opener with Thorns available. More to call, and Print getting that UA up and running with Big Haze. Got himself the pet available as well to extend all the dots. Giga extended, and Faith taking a little bit of damage from the damage over time as well as the pet. That's going to be Dark Glare also zapping beams at him. Probably does not want that to happen. Also, Faith can remove one of the curses that Print can put up. Actually, a variety of different curses. Big bite and a big dress on the Print, though. Not looking all that good. As he does get skull bashed out with a big drain. Print is looking to just stay himself alive for as long as possible. But that was super fortunate, walling off the damage that is left over on him. Not a good spot to be in. He needs to go for another Mortal Coil immediately. That's going to be Fear onto Faith as the dots are up. It looks like Faith takes him out. Big damage out of that Feral. With Print trying to make Affliction work, I don't really know. That's broken AF, dude. That was broken. That was the damage. Faith eating a big old hammer up ahead. Actually, Faith tried to play last time, but then a sub-rogue just blasted him completely out of smithereens. So I guess Faith had a pretty big burst available. They just never get to show it off. I don't even know what happened there, too. He just out of nowhere. And that's going to be Yara's up next. Shield of Vengeance available. Wings a pop, and Faith is just looking to kite him around a little bit. Which one is Yara's? There we go. Waiting to get around to reach Faith. Actually, you're a paladin. You probably should be full of faith. Honestly, you know what I mean? You know, plenty of faith. Just believe in Uther. That's all the faith you need. Believe in him who believes in us. Uther. Well met. Yara's going for a Hodge Faith. Trinket available. Does Trinket in the last second. I think putting over bleeds. Big Crucible onto Yara's. Huge damage onto Yara's. What is going on? Are those just the bleeds? Just the bleeds sticking down on him. Big old bite to fall. And Yara's Healing up to full with a ward of glory. I don't understand it. There's gonna be a big old hammer hanging over Faith's head. Try to see if he can juke away from Yera's big bite off of that bash. Try to see if he might be able to get a bubble out of Yera's. Does he get a skull bash? If you get a skull bash right now, Yera's, what are those heals? Big damage out of Faith and massive heals out of Yera's. Barskin available for Faith. Hopefully they'll live through this. Yeah, Barskin was good enough there. No wings for Yera's. Barskin will be good enough. But Faith next Hodge, that's going to be wings available. That's going to be a little rough. Faith better have an interrupt available. Yera's got himself wings already. Should be a lot of self heals. Basically, Word of Glory just now. What was that heal? That's going to be Faith. How about you go through how many health bars? You're like a boss in those anime games that has like X12 health bars, and you got to go through the first health bar of one color, then the next health bar, and the next health bar. That's literally what Yera's is. He's like from those anime games, dude. What is going on? I know what I'm talking about. And FaZe is gonna have to go for a reset. I keep swapping to the wrong person. I'm so sorry. I'm really not trying to give you guys vertigo. I was about to say, just like it has. It feels like it. But Faith has faith. They just need to go at it again. Does prepare the Hodge, as Yaris is gonna go for a big setup with the hammer. Barskin is available, and Faith does go for a root. Try to see if he can get away from the Pally. Hand of Freedom is available. The hammer does come down, doing a bit of damage, not as much as he really wanted for the hammer to do. And Faith is just going to try to see if he can get out of there, get himself rejuve, and go in circles. Yaris is just going to see if he can turn around to the other side. Does he get maybe in combat? He does get the Feral in combat. Wall almost available for Faith. Does have a tricky coming up very, very soon. Thorns available, so Yaris better be careful. Big old bite, and Yaris, oh my god, almost went down. His sound got so low with the interrupt. Faith does take him down. Oh my goodness, I really wanted to see my boy Wildin play a little bit, you know what I mean? But I think it's going to be Faith video, dude, by the looks of it. Serrano's up next, landing a stun onto Faith with a Mortal Coil running him out after. I was going to try to get some pets up and running. Going to be actually locked out on the best lockout. It's just a fire lockout. There's not a lot of abilities for warlocks. That's a fire lockout. Trying to land a fear onto the feral, but that's going to be a skull bash. I mean, a normal bash. That's going to be a tyrant to get all the pets up and running for big damage. Vilephiend coming out too. Faith actually taking the least amount of damage and able to leap away before the tyrant. Even got a cast off. I feel like the tyrant should be a lot more aggressive. He should be there to break CC. He should be doing damage. Faith getting hit with the tyrant. Double tyrant, actually. Double team by some tyrants with the stun from another pet. Looks like the tyrants will disappear in the last second. What was that? Oh my goodness. Faith zooming around as trying to see if he might be able to bleed up Serrano. Serrano needs some sort of CC chain soon. Stun into Serrano. Does he have the pet stun to follow? I think that just might be it. With a Mortal Coil, Serrano might be able to catch up. Fear onto Faith. The bleeds do take him down. So far, Faith have had basically a flawless run. I don't think they really made that much of a mistake either. Shiv is up next. Trying to see if he might be able to make a play. Leg sweep to Faith. Does he go for the big setup? Thorns are up. Is he going to just fight the Thorns? Looks like he just might try to. Whirling Dragon Punch with the dress. Trying to see if he can get the big one-shot. Faith did have survivability for it. And Shiver is still trying to stay as aggressive as possible. Trick it out of that stun with a maim to follow. And Faith looking to get the hell out of there. Do they go for roots? The roots do come out. Does he have a port set up ahead of time? He does not. Tiger's Laws does not come out either. So Faith does get to bail away. He's going to be able to come back in with a Berserk though. So Berserk should be huge. Can he actually stun with a Berserk? Because it should treat the Rake as a, like it's in stealth though, shouldn't it? Crazy. That's going to be that opener on to Seaver. Not going in for the big damage just yet. I think just getting the bleeds up and running properly. Has a trinket if necessary. Seaver is going to get the big damage rolling with as when images are available. Thorns are available for Faith. And Seaver looking to just stay on him, but the Thorns are doing quite a bit of damage. Might just have to karma this Whirling Dragon Punch, almost getting himself down. Super low on health. Trying to go for Vivify's Faith is definitely going to be able to bait out that karma quite easily. Throwing in big bite before the karma can go off. Just left at him for his face. Just bit his face off. And my lord, is the last one left on his team to fight this Feral Menace. This Wildcat escaped the Stranglethorn jungles. We got to catch him. We got to bring him to justice. Oh my goodness. Yo, that was a big bite, dude. That was a ballsy play. He just had to be like, okay, I hope he doesn't karma. Don't karma, don't karma. Bite. And that's going to be an opener onto... Oh, that was loud. Opener onto Malord Pala with Thorns immediately. Charge coming out. Malord trying to see if he can cleanse it. Doesn't look like he is able to. It's going to be a Barskin for Faith as Malord got himself big damage available. And Ursul's Vortex is going to keep him away, though. Hand of Freedom and Pony available. Actually, looks like he's... Yeah, it looks like it was both. Hand of Freedom and Pony. Faith was able to juke out Milord Pally, just going bobbing and weaving back and forth. Not going to be able to get a proper opener. Does catch himself a re-rake instead with a Shadow Meld anyway. And Milord does shrink it out of the stone. Big dress and a big body to Immortal Pally. Probably right before he was going to bubble it. So Faith is just trying to see if he can one-shot him before anything happens. Oh my goodness. Milord going in for a bunch of self-heals ASAP. It looks like the team too is just gonna go hang out with with your boy One. Just gonna go in circles, just doing a little bit of a mount parade as Faith is looking to maybe close out the game with a big old 1v5 for Feral Druid, which might be the first one in Shadowlands pre-patch so far. Has a big wall available. Milord is kind of low in health. No bubble available. Might need to bop as early as possible. Does get the bop rolling. Faith. Looks like they do not have Crucible, but they are going to get themselves Thorns and kind of want Milord to hit him. It's like, hit me. I got Thorns. Hit me. You can't go anywhere. Stay with me. Stay with me and don't go anywhere, my child. Hit into my beautiful, beautiful Thorns. Yoinking it back in with the Ursul's Vortex. Milord looking to recover at 21% dampening. Should still be able to stabilize decently, but it's going to get harder and harder with every second that passes. Shield Divinus up, bites right through it, doesn't even care. Bark's available as Milord gets some wings rolling. Faith, try to be a little bit careful with the wings. That's going to be maim, and I think it's going to be game. Yeah, that was a maim in the game. There it is, boys. Faith with a big old 1v5 Feral Druid just blasting these guys out of here. Who is Faith? Dude, who are you? That was actually awesome. I think, again, first one. Alright, we got to go again, dude. We have to go again. My boy Wildim didn't get to play, dude. I gotta get Demonology to try, dude. We gotta go again. We have to go again. We get you versus Pink T-Rex. How does that sound? Valorp, keep everyone. Keep everyone. Here we go. We're gonna get you guys versus Pink T-Rex. And maybe we can get one. Del, I'm gonna have him go. I'm telling him to let you go first. Let him play first, boys, okay? Because I haven't seen my boy in a while, dude. My boy Del. I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't got to play with that guy in so long. So I want to see how well he plays, man. Give him a good old run, you know what I mean? Pink T-Rex. Let him at least go first. Can we go again? After this one, I think that might be the... Well, actually, I'll see how I feel about this one, Print. I definitely do want to get you into more of these duels, dude. We're going to go back to the Uno on NA on Saturday. So feel free, man. Yo, let my boy Wildim go first, dude. Let him get a try, dude. I think you're streaming for today. I don't really know. I usually stream until now. But after this duel, I'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like I can do another, we'll do one more. If I'm kind of feeling out of it, then we'll just call it there. How does that sound? I think it's fair, right? Oh, we got a Boomy. It might be a last one, but no guarantee. Let's just say that, right? Dude, that was an awesome duel, though. Faith, I hope we get to see you in these duels more often. We do them every day, every Saturday. From 5 till 7 p.m. East Coast. So hopefully I'll see more of you guys on NA. Because, dude, you got a lot of dudes on the EU that are dedicated. We got to get more dedicated boys over on NA, dude. They say duels, this is where you want to try different builds. Try to see if you can 1v5. Play off meta specs. This is the perfect time to do it, dude. Switch. It's all for fun anyway. We got ourselves Team 1 with Wild Imp. We got ourselves Faith. Oh, blasted it, Faith. We got ourselves Chet. We got ourselves Pace. We got ourselves Valor. I like that mog a lot on you, my man. Versus Team 2 with Baba Yaga. We got ourselves War Grand, Vengeance, Mithrin, and Chicago with a Q as a Beastmaster Hunter. I do like those bones thing you got going on. Looks very interesting. And I did ask these guys to let the one, the only Wild Imp go first, because I haven't seen this boy play in such a long while. Looks like he's just gonna get his pet spinning around in circles. Or again, is playing survival, so he's gonna get himself a little bit of probably a dot and nade opener. And Wild Imp is kind of waiting it out, waiting for the hunter to approach, trying to find a better angle, just throwing crucibles while he's at it. Which is so weird that you can throw crucibles while on camera, but not in stealth. This is going to be popping off cooldowns right next to Wild Imp. Going to be a stun to Wargren. Trick inside of immediately stun onto the Warlock with a bit of a harpoon. Dress does get to be split with other pets, though. It looks like it's going to be Fear onto Wargren. Try to get a Fear rolling. Not going to happen. Try to get himself maybe a Tyrant. Decided against it. Instead, going to go for some handle downs off with the pet. Trying to get a bunch of handle downs. Getting the pets up and running. That's going to be quite a bit for the Tyrant to consume health-wise. Getting a random Tyrant summon as well. Where's Wargren? Wargren is here. He's trying to get some dots on the pets, dots on the Warlock harpooning. It's going to be a stun for the pet. The Tyrant might be able to do something. Maybe this way summon the big Tyrant is going to go for a gateway or port instead. Has the gateway if necessary. He wants to bail the hell out. Shadow Fear onto Wargren in the corner. Does connect. Trying to go for a fear, I think, onto the pet. That's exactly what he's going to get. Just trading blows with him as best as possible. Many benches on him. Going to interrupt immediately. So far, getting a Tyrant out for Warlock has been kind of difficult. But we'll see if he's able to maybe get someone rolling. And the Goldon's off with the pet, getting even more pets up and running. At least he's like trying to figure out who you can hit, who you can't. It looks like Wargren was DR'd with stuns. Going to be a wall available. Does Wild Aim go down? That's going to be a freezing trap to stop him in place for just a second. Really, really low on health. Warlock Hellstone needs to come out. Maybe a Mortal Coil right now, immediately, as soon as possible. There goes the Warlock Hellstone. Was taking quite a lot of damage. Trying to throw even more pets at Wargren. Just trying to trade. Wargren trading dots. And Wild Imp trading pets. In a way, pets, I guess, work kind of like dots, don't they? In some sense. But it looks like Wargren harpooning, going for big damage. Dressed does get split amongst quite a lot of pets. It's going to be gateway for Wild Imp, as it's still not in a great spot. Fear onto the other pet. Summon to Wargren. Does he just go maybe for a Tyrant? Just say F it? And just go for the Tyrant. Looks like Wargren is actually taking a bit of damage from the pet. Mortal Coil on top right now with pets. It looks like he had to do it all without a Tyrant. Now this is going to be really challenging with Vengeance literally approaching. Unless you have an answer, I think it's over. Cheap shot? Yeah, actually can't do anything. Rogues, dude. Rogues. That's gonna be Vengeance though, going up versus Valor. Cheap shot to follow right after. Big mark for death. Eviscerate with a dress, going up for the big dams. Valor, is he gonna have to bubble it? Looks like Vengeance has got big dams rolling. He's got that Vengeance, dude. Blind until Valor, but he's kind of sort of coming back with some heals. I think at this point, all the Rogue needs to do is just try to see if he can get his health down. One low. Maybe a sap before he gets a heal. And that Consecration is going to be a little bit sketch to get around for Rogues now, because it will do dot damage. So your opener will be kind of screwed. The fact that you just let him get another Consecration just now, that's going to be rough. At least you have Subterfuge. At least you have Subterfuge. So at least you can like Shadow Strike into him. Get yourself a Rupture rolling. Blow to the enemy. Try to go for the big damage. It looked like he gave him a little bit of a salute right before he was going to take him out. Valor bopped it immediately. Hammer still hanging over Vengeance's head. That's going to be the Shadowy Duel. Valor, does he see him in Shadowy Duel? Wait, did the Shadowy Duel broken? Because it looked like he just Shadowy Dueled and Valor couldn't see him. Shadow Stepping and Sapping. As Valor is going to be down on the bar. Forbearance is up. If Vengeance can maybe do anything about it. But you don't think he's going to be able to. He will need Cloak. He will need an evasion to make it happen. Disgusting Rogue? Dude, I know, right? He just take you out when you're low. Now Rogues can literally just snipe in BGs, man. Imagine just sitting in stealth and just sniping people as they're low. Valor does have to go for a trinket off of the cheap shot. Vengeance trying to see if he can bob and weave out of smoke, creating some line of sight. Big dress. Trying to go for some damage on the Valor. Probably his last attempt to make something happen as he's out of defense is completely with Valor. Looks like he's just going to be able to secure that kill quite handily. Next in the other team is one Rogue into another is Baba Yaga up next. Another sub-rogue from one into the next. Valor still hanging in with a bubble. Shield of Vengeance available very soon. Wings available very soon. So the Rogue better be very, very careful. Are you actually going to sap him out to see if you can get close? I guess if you want to cheap shot him, right? Wait, does Consecration take you out of stealth? Out of Subterfuge? If it does, it's kind of lame. Going to be a bubble out of Valor because he's seeing big damage coming out. You decide, you know what? I need to just get out of the trinket coming out for Baba Yaga's. Valor is trying to get some damage back in. But looks like both of them are going to be able to reset. No more trinkets for the Rogue anymore, though. That's going to be really bad for him. And Valor has wings. He has a Hodge, most likely. Very, very soon, if anything. He'll have Shield of Vengeance, so that's a lot of damage. Rogue maybe can't pre-cloak something. We are going to be hitting that dampener now, boys. We are hitting the 5-minute mark. Sap into Valorip. That's going to be Baba Yaga opening up with a big old kidney shot. Reaping for him to follow again on the dance up and running. Almost has the second dance available. If he can maybe get another one rolling. Eviscerate coming out yet. Back to back to back. Blind into Valor while he's low. That might actually be the best strategy. If Valor does not have a trinket or a human racial to get out of it, you actually could just take him out just through CC alone. Oh, looks like his sap might have been DR at some point. You might just need to get in there and cloak or something to prevent the Hodge if there's any. Shield of Vengeance from Valor. Got himself plenty of defenses. Hodge before the cloak comes out. I think it's just going to be done and done. Not even a hammer hanging over his head. And Valor taking him out. I feel like if his sap was maybe just a little bit less DR'd, it might have been okay, because that would have been like a proper rogue setup of like, you know how rogues in classic open up, cheap shot, you know, backstep, backstep, kinder shot, backstep, backstep, blind, into a re-stealth, into a sap, into a cheap shot, kinder shot, prep, blind, stealth, sap, cheap shot. It's actually unbeatable if you don't have a trinket, and I think he almost had that situation, but if only his sap was not DR'd. He actually could have gotten triple sap into a cheap shot, into a kidney shot. With all those eviscerates, that would have been it. Oh no. So who's up next? Is it gonna be Chicago up next? It looks like it might be Chicago. Are they using Eyes of the Beast to maybe sell the pet? Oh, he is using Eyes of the Beast to sell the pet. Actually using the stun with the pet through Eyes of the Beast, he actually stunned Valorant without even being next to him. That is so weird. But it does kind of work. He does get the second pet to attack Valorant. How good is Beast Master in PvP now? Hodge by Valorant trying to make the big damage happen. Chicago gonna have a big old hammer hanging over their head. Survival of the Fittest is gonna be used with a freezing trap to stop him for a second. And the Hunter does go for feign death. The hammer still is gonna hit. Knock back onto Valorant for a second. Does get the pet heal rolling with a slight dampening, obscuring that heal. That's going to be Chicago actually staying quite lively. Exhilaration does get burned though. That goes the big emergency heal. And Chicago does have to go for a turtle shell. Looks like they weren't really being able to ramp up the damage on Valor. And Valor just still smashing the Hunter, man. Still smashing it. Templar's Verdict Hammer? That sound goes. At this point, I don't even know if you can really do much about it. Mithra might be the last one left. He does get a pre-wall rolling with probably a big master buff versus Valorant. Shield event is available for Valorant. Mithra is looking to get the hell out of there. I guess wait now the shield event does not want to go in for the big damage, trying to go for as much mobility as possible. Next Hodge by Valorant might be really bad for Mithrin. Does go for a stun into Valorant. Again, just trying to wait out the shield event as best as he can. Big Templar's Verdict does set him. Mithrin might need to go for a big old burst right now, because I don't really know if he got much left here. Bash onto Valorant. I think he got the big bleeds. Might be enough damage here. Mithrin trying to get away. Wings available for Valorant. Is going to be able to get himself a big flash of lights, even a 21% dampening. Mithrin does go for a reset. Mithrin trying to go for like a big mastery setup with the survival instincts, but it just, I feel like just doesn't really work out nearly as well, you know? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. That's gonna Mithrin get himself a little bit of a self-heal rolling. Valorant still just looking unshaken. And everybody else in his team is just like, come on, please. I want to play too. Running circles. Valorant picking up the Iron Mithrin. I believe in you, man. Valorant only has a bop. It's only a blessing of protection. I think you got it. It's only an immunity from all your bleeds and all your physical damage. But I believe in you. Does land the open. If he goes in for the big bite right now, that would be huge. Going in for big old bleeds. Bash to follow into Valor, getting even more bleeds up and running. Looking like he actually just wanted to bail out of there. Big hammer hanging over his head. Maim into Valor, just trying to see if he can dance around him. That's going to be a big final verdict. Valor taking quite a bit of damage, but looks like Mithrin is taking even more. And I think that's all through Bark Skin. I think it's just game. Paladins. But there it is. My boy. Oh, I didn't even see your damage, but at least we got one kill. I like how this, I really wanted this to be wild damn, comes back to the game kind of deal moment. But instead it ended up being Valor just slamming boys in 1v4 again. I don't understand, dude. Oh my god. Paladins, dude. Paladins, man. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, boys. There it is. Barkson's bad, TBH. Yeah. I mean, I remember Ferrells was saying, I'm back, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do hope that this kind of gusto from Paladins does not wane once Shadowlands level 60 happens. I really hope that Blizzard doesn't have balancing where you can still like be excited to play Paladin, because right now, can we go last one please? I think I'm done for the night, Print. I think I'm done for the night. I actually came in, I was ill prepared for the stream. I couldn't even get a video out for tonight, dude. I just got the mic to work. I got a lot to work on that. And I gotta wake up kind of early-ish tomorrow. Well, not early, actually normal people hours, but I stay up until 5 in the morning working on videos, so it's late for me, man. Milord just gave me a lead 5 out of 5. Oh my goodness. Just one more. Nah, dude, I hit my limit. Print, when I hit my limit, I'm just kind of boring, dude. Yo, next week. How does that sound, dude? Next week. if you or will be the first one to whisper me, I'll let you play like 3 duels back to back, dude. How does that sound? 3 duels back to back. I don't care what the chat will say. Be the very first one to whisper me, or at least one of the first ones to hit me up. And I'll let you play 3 duels back to back. Your team, whoever you want on it. How does that sound? I miss you, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you more often, Print. It's super fun to watch, man. And also, I was really excited about Affliction Warlock, but when I saw the Feral bite all your health off, I was like, oh no. There's a dark class that's more like, let me get my damage rolling slowly. And now a Feral here is just like, 90% of your health is gone. Mine now. Thanks. What? Alrighty, boys. Thank you so much for coming by, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, boys. Really, really appreciate it. I gotta mess around with the mic some more now that I got the voice effects to work, dude. So essentially what I think I'm gonna do is I want to remove all the effects that OBS does and fine tune the settings on the mic so you guys can hear like the bassy and the effects and all that stuff properly play out, okay? Bro, stop me so hard. It's all good, dude, you know what I mean? I didn't even know they could do that much damage. I mean, I've seen Christina play on EU, but I didn't expect that. So that's the coolest part, seeing people on NA and people in the EU and how different you guys play. That's like extra special. Christina showing us how to play, how they play, and then we have like Daedra playing his demonology, and like the way you guys play, it's a little different. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really enjoyed a lot of these duels, man. This was a ton of fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more pre-patch, maybe / beta. Because I feel like beta has been, I haven't really been on beta that much this week actually, with pre-patch being out. But it's been kind of enjoyable. I've been enjoying just actually playing pre-patch, doing dungeons and stuff, playing my main BGs. It's actually a lot of fun, like surprisingly fun. And it's so weird, dude. It's so weird, but maybe we'll get back to the beta, test out some more stuff, mess around and all. Maybe test out some of the other builds with some of the changes, because I still can't get my flagellation rogue abilities to work at all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by. I take too long with my outros. I'll see you boys next stream, alrighty? Alright, peace.